Krew Season Podcast, man. We are back again. This is episode 113. I think goddamn weeks.
103. Got it right this time.
Okay. Last couple, you've been slipping a little bit. Last couple. Kenny T is in the building.
See how they do me?
We had the applause for you.
Oh, God. I like that better than the gunshots. OT is in the building.
I'm here.
This move was back in the motherfucking building. What's happening? Goddamn me.
All right, take the button away from this man. There's nothing wrong with it.
Like Funk Flex when he dropping them bars. I'm saying, run it back. 64th time. It's on 2 minutes. Nigga be reading that bitch.
The whole show is that one song.
Top of the top, New York City. Oh my God.
He be destroying people tapes.
Come on, fam. 64 times. I'm D Trill AC, man. It's another episode of the Krew Season Podcast. How you fellas doing on this glorious morning? Or was it afternoon? No, it's still morning.
It's still morning.
We chilling, man. We chilling.
I'm well rested.
Trying to get off and go play this game. So let's hurry up.
Well, look at first and foremost, man. Before we go any further, we have eclipsed 100,000 subscribers.
Oh God.
100,000 subscribers.
Let's go.
How does it feel, man?
I want my motherfucking plaque. That's all I got to say.
I agree.
We ain't paying for followers like some people be saying. Goddamn me.
You saying people out here paying for followers?
Man, you know they. Come on. Them numbers is going unlisted.
I thought that's what y'all gave me that money for to do. Is my mic on?
Hey.
Turn off. Hit the button.
I mean, that was a lot in a short amount of time. So, I mean, it looked like y'all did. Somebody pushed the button.
How this nigga say y'all did?
Hey.
Somebody pushed the button on the back end.
The way it look on the front end, it look fake as fuck. And then when you pull up them real numbers, that shit real as fuck.
Yeah, man. So it's I'm seeing a lot of people trying to steal the sauce. I ain't mad at it, but yeah, I'm gonna just leave it at that.
Hey man, it's playing the game.
Right. I ain't mad at it, man. I ain't mad at it. But the thing
is that hate?
Well, how do you define? I
should have never told you.
We're not doing that. How do you define hate per se?
I'm not.
When we talk about hate.
No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. All right. There's been a lot of news to hit the cycle since we've last parted. One of the main ones, my boy Smooth Homeboy Andrew Tate has been banned from all social media platforms, man. YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, everybody. Like, he is no longer a part of the social media sphere. Smooth, I just want to speak
y'all want to know why Matt wasn't here last time? He was out on a picket line. He was upset.
He was upset.
Free Andrew Tate.
Never.
He was trying to protest.
Painted on his chest.
You get what you give. You get what you give.
Protest.
You know what I mean?
It's tough, man. But I mean, at the same time, I do want to address that and like ask y'all what do y'all feel like the repercussions of that is. Because the thing about it is when you get to censoring people, regardless of how much you disagree with them, when you get to censoring people, that sets a kind of uncomfortable precedent, right? Because say if somebody else came along and they may not have said things that were that just, over the line, but they may say something that a lot of people disagree with, and then they get censored. Like, is that right? Like how, what type of precedent does that set? When you just say, you know what, I don't like your ideas on this, we're just going to remove you from our platforms, our social media platforms.
Man, I told y'all the way he was talking like he wanted to oppress all women, bro. That's how he was talking. Making it sound cute.
I don't think so.
That's how he was.
That's what
got him banned.
Not all women.
He banned on everything.
I think he only got banned.
The man is banned on everything.
He only got
so
banned
it must
because his influence. Because there's plenty of guys that talk similar and they don't get banned.
Okay.
And he wasn't even posting the content. Like, there's other people posting their content.
Okay. That tells the rest of them, we will ban your ass, boy. You get too big over here.
It's what they care about.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
That's what I don't like about it, though, on the other end. because on the flip side, you got women showing themselves half naked, like on Twitch. Now, but no, Twitch does a real good job of cutting all that stuff off because they be trying to play that borderline stuff. But like all of the misandry stuff that women be talking about, you let that's ride.
Yeah.
But when it's the other side, it's always a problem.
See, but you
that's
gotta
why
realize,
I don't have it. That's why I don't like
women doing that, not oppressing other people. They doing it to themselves. Well, you know, like detriment to themselves. The way he was talking, he's doing that to the detriment of women. That's totally different from doing it to yourself.
But who is he oppressing?
I would disagree with that, Smooth.
That's totally different,
because
bro.
I've heard a lot of these extreme feminists come on platforms and call men bullet bags,
black
men bullet
trash
bags, all
bags,
type of shit like that.
bandits.
So, I mean,
But a lot of them women, they don't be naked though. A lot of the women that be talking like that, they don't be butt naked.
Okay, but still,
and-
just the
and-
message.
Nah,
The message.
again, messaging, influence, all things of that nature. Like I've heard women say that, you know, men are literally useless. Like they are a waste of, you know, sperm and, like I said, bullet bags for the police and these things. And these
I hear
tweets
y'all.
and things go viral and nothing ever happens to these people.
Gets shared and everything.
I
It's
definitely
laughable.
hear y'all, and we all know
No.
it's a double-edged sword out here. We all know that.
That's all I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't found on some ends and it ain't found on the other end. So it is what it is. We all know what them standards are. We must live by them.
But if you're gonna police something like that, you should regulate it. There should be equal on both sides.
And that's what
That's
I
it.
mean by
They say everything is regulated, but we know the truth.
yeah.
Shit get leaned on, other shit, hey, you gonna get this shit out of here. That's just how they do it.
But that's what I mean by precedent being set. Because what precedent that's setting is we gonna pick and choose.
Yeah.
What we feel like is over the line, and we gonna let certain things slide. But if you know this type of person gets too big, or if this color of people upload this type of content to our podcast, to our platform, we gonna shadow ban them, or
Yep.
we gonna flag
TikTok.
their account and
Yep.
different things like that. You know what I'm saying? We going through something similar with TikTok, and it's just like we don't even post stuff that's just that egregious, and you know what I'm saying, the stuff that Andrew Tate was saying, but they like our account is under like warning. Like if we violate one or two more times, they talking about pulling the account. And this is 300,000 followers.
My thing is, I seen something, like I just seen a recent video, you know what I'm saying? It's an old video though of what's that dude, Charleston White?
Right.
Bro, he was talking about like a lot of women need good R word. If y'all know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, how they didn't ban this boy?
That's what I'm saying.
You get what I'm saying?
So
We just what they had control. Corey, what's his name? Corey Kenshin. He's like one of the biggest YouTubers. He was playing the game, and he was saying how specifically he was playing the game, and there was a video that they banned from like a couple years ago. Because he don't get on as much as he used to, so he popping again for a few days, and for some reason they don't like that, and then they go back and video from 2019 we looking at, and you got to pull that. We got to censor that. Then he pulled somebody else's video. He sent it to him. It was like, this person did the exact same thing I did. Why didn't they get pulled?
yep.
So he's snitching.
Goddamn right. You affecting my income. Somebody else going. Well, but it wasn't even necessarily snitching.
Damn.
He just saying if this is required, what's the standard? Because this person did it, this person did it, and I don't see nothing under
I
them.
agree with them.
You know what I'm saying? That's
I agree with
real.
that.
He sent it to him and this is the crazy part too. This specifically happened on YouTube. They pulled it, they gave it back to him, and then he said a couple days later, then they put the parental thing under the other person video too, and his.
So he got him
So
and
he-
old boy
if-
fucked up.
He said, "Hey, bro, they caught us, bro. They caught us.
I know
on
why
out,
they caught us.
Come on out, bro. They caught us."
They weren't even
consistent,
looking for me. How they catch us? They was looking for you.
It's just real, man.
And you drove the bus right over top of me.
You say, "Come on out, big
Goddamn
dog.
me.
They got us, man."
Wow.
But yeah, so I mean, it's just an interesting scenario. You know what I'm saying? But I guess you gotta play the game.
what?
Fact is
Yeah.
that these platforms are privately owned companies.
That's a fact.
Exactly.
So when that's the
Create
case,
your own.
I get to decide what I want and what I don't want on my platform, and my regulations are what I say they
That's
are.
true.
That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? So if you're choosing to be a part of these platforms, then you got to choose to abide by their rules. Or
Play the game.
you can go create your own website and put your own content out through your own
I
website.
need to go and get that out.
You gotta play the game, bro.
We got sent the clip. The title of it was "Just because he wants sex does not mean that he wants you." We're gonna play this clip. I want to get
I
y'all
already
take
know
on it.
it's facts.
Understand the world creates this delusional bubble that because a man will be sexually attracted to you or men will sleep with you and give you sexual attention. You know, women can't differentiate between, unless he's like really gross, like I want to, you know, do all this to you. But for the most part, women cannot differentiate between a man giving you sexual attention versus having intentions towards you, like wanting to be in a relationship with you. And so if she looks nice, she's going to have a lot of men who give her sexual attention. And she thought that she had all these options outside of you.
Thoughts?
Come on, man. Self-explanatory.
Mic check 1 2.
Self-explanatory. Yeah, just because he want that ass don't mean he like you for real, baby. We all know that you grown. You grown. Damn, man.
So here's a question: do y'all feel like men use that to our advantage
You supposed to. You supposed to.
in terms of like, you know, since we know that they value that so much, right? We'll use that to kind of
Value
put
what
them
so
on a
much?
puppet string. Sex. I mean, they put so much significance in sex.
No, they don't. Who put us in? Women? You crazy.
That, as far as the having
They
of
should.
sex. No. See, Otis, you thinking of it as like having sex, like we lusting over, like men lusting over sex. They put it as, oh no, you gonna pay something.
Oh, I know.
You get what I'm saying?
I
So
feel what you're saying.
that's the thing.
And what I'm saying is that value ain't that high.
Hey, and most don't want you to pay with a relationship. And baby, I just say I ain't got them coins right now. Yeah.
Hey.
Not for no relationship. And that's what she's saying. Like she feel like if she has sex with you, you her boyfriend. You my boyfriend. Ain't nothing but a side piece to the second side piece.
Second side piece is crazy. Yeah, I mean, I think it's a common misconception. And I think that's probably the biggest disconnect and the biggest misunderstanding that women have about men is they think just because we'll give you sexual attention that we actually find you significant. But it's because women, when they give a man sexual pleasures, most women, now mind you, it's some women that's out here throwing that ass around like it's just whatever, you know what I'm saying? But most women, when they have sex with you, they put a lot of significance behind it in terms of like what their new expectation of you is, right? It's now I expect you to be about me now. Now I expect you to treat me a bit more serious. Now I expect, you know, these are a lot of things that women expect, and they'll start moving that way. They'll start questioning you that way. They'll start, you know, pressing you that way. But fact of the matter is, just because a man is willing to have sex with you does not mean that he's interested in you. Those are two different things. A man showing interest means that, you know, you have my undivided attention. Like I'm going above and beyond to kind of make it clear that you are special to me. But at the same time, a man could just have sex with you, and again, that'd be the end of that. And it's, you know, whatever. So I think women have to find that distinction. Just because he's willing to lay down with you does not mean he's interested.
It's back.
That buzz, I heard it.
Something happened. I don't know if you moved the roadcaster or what.
Yeah,
There you go.
I think it might have something to do with it.
It's gone.
It's gone.
It's gone. Definitely gone.
One of the
One
cords
of
is
these
bad.
cords is loose.
Yeah, one of them cords is gone.
We got to be a little more careful.
Got to be more.
But shit, what was I saying? Well, shit, I was done. Kenny, what you think about that?
What's the question again?
Just because a man wants sex doesn't mean he's actually interested in you.
Yeah, he's just not interested in you in a relationship wise. He's just interested in you sexually, but not a future. Which, I mean, shit. That's the game.
Is that wrong?
Depending on how he sell it to try to get it, yeah.
Okay.
If you know you just want it for sex, you say that. Don't just try to play the field. Say, "Oh, I might want a relationship."
That's
you
easy to
can't.
say, bro.
But you can't
say that. You
That's
can't
the
say
thing.
that.
Why
bro.
you can't?
Because women will say that and then be mad that you said it. It's a lose-lose situation.
I've said it plenty of times, and I've never got her mad. I've got her, damn, I'm happy you're honest.
I feel
Straightforward.
that. But I
they
think
make their own move.
what you're saying is 1,000%
still
correct.
fall for the. I mean,
Kenny, what you saying is 1,000% correct. But we talking about the majority for a lot of guys. If she's not interested in you like that, she's gonna take that. She's gonna be offended by that. She say she wants the honesty, all she wants, but it just takes the right man to be honest for her to accept that.
Time out. So you saying she's not interested in you? So why the hell did she ask you? What are you looking for?
Because that's what women are just generally ask that question. She don't have to be interested in you to ask that question.
So she's sitting there talking to this man and saying, "What are you looking for?"
Just conversing, yeah. And a man says, just honestly.
And then she's gonna get mad at him.
Well, Kenny, she can be halfway
Yes.
interested. She can be halfway interested, right?
But if I tell you my direct plans, if I tell you directly, I'm just here for the sex, she's not going to take it the right way. If it's somebody that she kind of on the fence with or don't see like that, if she's head over heels about you, she going to love that you honest with her. It depends on who you are. If she's interested in you, the other shit don't matter. Like B say all the time, it's a set of rules for everybody else and the rules for that one cat or the nigga that she like. If she's interested in you, you can be honest. You can say whatever you want. As long as you're not disrespectful, you can be 1,000% honest with her, and she gonna take it that way. If she on the fence, it's a different story. I'm not saying she gonna blow up at you. I'm not saying that at all. But what I'm saying is she gonna take it a completely different way.
You will lose that piece of ass.
What way is she gonna take it?
You'll lose that piece of ass if she on the fence about you.
If you lose,
It's almost gonna be an insult because it's like, that's all you see me as. It's like it ain't nothing against you. It's just what I want to do with you.
I'm never
Not saying it's right.
I'm not saying it don't happen, but I've never had that happen.
I know when you're shooting.
I don't get.
When you making layups
I
all
don't.
night.
If you want to be a liar, and then get yourself in a predicament to where, I thought you wanted relationships, and now you sleeping with this girl. Because obviously, if she's not interested in you, and you already lying about being wanting a relationship, she don't like you anyway. So you ain't gonna get the ass anyway.
But y'all on a date. You hit a.
If you want a date, she already has some interest in you, correct?
No.
Some. She can have some. No, she can. If y'all on a date, she got some interest in you.
We talk about all the time how women be going on a date with these niggas that don't even like.
Oh, damn. You right. You was right.
No.
She there for the food?
Kenny.
You saying she there for the food?
Yes.
Free meal?
She will. Yes. I'm not.
food, nigga.
Again, not every woman, but there are some women who will take advantage of that.
Y'all not gonna
and I can't blame them.
So y'all not gonna have that conversation to begin with anyway. If you just a food nigga, that conversation will never lead that route.
But you asked the question. You just said she asked, "What are your intentions with me?" Because it could be the food nigga.
I said that conversation will never be had if it's the food nigga.
No, that could happen. Because
let me hit up a girl right now that got a food nigga and ask her, do they have these conversations?
Listen,
she gonna tell me all he does is rant about all the other hoes that he got.
Listen, because she can say, what are your intentions? Just to make sure so she can set the boundaries. So yes, she could ask that question. What are your intentions with me? His intentions, I'm just trying to take you out a few times. Eventually, I want to hit. He can't say that. Somebody that she's interested in can say that. That's all I'm saying.
He can say it all he wants.
But that question could come up because it's like, okay, well, I don't see you like that. I thought we were just friends. I did it like I wasn't looking at you that way. So that's when the conversation can go. But that question can be asked if he's just a food cat. Absolutely.
Okay.
But I'm not disagreeing with you because everybody
why
can't
the point
do
are we
that.
having this conversation?
Because you making it seem like you can just be honest and the shit just be cool when we know that's not real.
It will be cool.
No, it's not gonna be real with everybody. If she likes you, that's an exception. If she likes you, she won't take it a certain way. But if she does not like you like that, she's gonna be offended.
Okay.
Is what I'm saying.
I guess. I've never had that experience, so I can't speak vouch for that. Otis has had that experience, so I mean
No,
understand where he's coming from.
I've never had that experience.
Why you got?
Because first off,
So why do you know that if you never had that experience? How do you know that happens if you never had that experience?
We see it on social media every day, all day. You just read the comments.
I don't see
read
that.
the comments.
I don't see that.
Read the comments on our page. Read the comments on other people's page.
I see a lot of niggas lying, and then whenever they get caught and they lie, that's when it happens.
That happens too. More than everything.
More
can
often,
happen.
men are lying about what they want, about what their intentions, because they're scared of losing that piece of ass.
I'm not disagreeing with you though.
Instead of being honest from the jump, and still further on down the line, still gonna get that ass.
What I'm saying is, regardless, it's a lose-lose situation. Unless she really likes you, that's the only way you're gonna win. That's it. The odds are not really in your favor, whether you tell the truth or whether you lie. So that's why niggas just lie, take you on a date, spend a few dollars, put that big deposit down, so they have a higher chance of getting what they want. Mm-hmm. That's what they do, because that's a proven system. Versus the other proven system, which is just telling the truth. But again, like I said, everybody can't just be themselves, be attractive to the woman, and tell the truth. That's a fact.
Using the word "can't" is where it throws me off.
They feel like they can't tell the truth. They just assume because they don't know where this woman fits. Basically, it's not knowing themselves.
But you're just saying that people can't do that. That's what you just said. People can't do that.
Men don't tell the truth because they're scared of missing out on getting the box. That's why they don't tell the truth.
But they still can.
They should. Yes, they still can and they should. Absolutely.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not disagreeing with you.
Yeah, then shut up.
Shut up, ho. You making it seem like just tell the truth. It's gonna work.
I didn't. Work at what?
I mean, regardless, I'm saying like.
What do you work? If you're saying it's gonna work to get you some ass, it probably won't. It probably won't do that, or possibly it will. At least if your whole end goal is to get some ass, and are you going to get that end goal? Yeah, you're gonna lie and do that. Should you do that? No. But if you just want to be honest with yourself and just be comfortable with what you're doing, and people know you for your word as a man, and be respectful and just be up and honest about your shit, yeah, you should tell the truth about what your intentions are.
But you don't just
and if you lose out on some ass, it's some ass.
But you don't just come out and tell the truth.
What about my intentions?
Yes.
Why I don't?
You just say, I'm just here for a good time.
I'm looking. I'm.
Do you
single,
say I'm looking to beat? Do you say I'm looking to beat?
And I have fun. I don't say I'm always looking to beat, because most of the time when I talk to someone, I don't want to beat no more because the conversation is dull. I don't hit every woman I go on a date with. That's fact.
I didn't say you did. I didn't say you did.
Big cap.
I didn't say you did. I'm just saying when you're using it. When you do use it,
man.
Big cap.
I use it every time I go on a date. Because sometimes I just go on a date with a woman.
So again, but that's still not even being direct with it though. That's kind of leaving it open for interpretation, because you just say you're looking to have a good time.
I'm not looking to have a relationship. I'm out here. I'm free. I have sex when I want to have sex with some women, and I don't. That's what I say. I don't sugarcoat it.
But you don't just say.
What else you want to say? I just want to fuck you. Why would I say that? I just want to fuck you.
Because that's the truth.
That's not an appropriate way to say it, though. There's an appropriate way to go about saying things. You don't just go up to a woman and say, I just want to fuck you.
So you want some super bad
down.
shit? You want some super bad shit? I want your coochie in and up around my mouth. That's wrong.
Grip it and fart. Grip it and fart. No, I'm not doing that. No.
I'm just giving you a hard time.
So the question is for the men that are listening, right? Because we say that a lot. Women say they want honesty a lot. Like, what is an appropriate way to go up to a woman and just let her know, hey, I'm only here for the sex? What is a nice way to say that? As honest.
I guess you can't use the word sex. She just has to understand that that's what you want.
I mean, if you find a girl sexually attractive, yeah, that's one thing. But just find a girl sexually attractive, and then when you start talking to her, understanding her mindset is like, that might be trouble if you sleep with her unprotected. You have a baby with her.
Yeah.
Why?
No,
girls ain't worthy of that thing.
You can't be, doing that. Women are crazy, fam. People are crazy out here.
Especially
even if you use protection and you have sex with a woman and you use protection, still they be like, oh no, you got this body now. Now I gotta follow you everywhere.
Gotta follow you everywhere. It's crazy.
Cool pictures you're liking.
I got it's
who you
I mean, that's just me
following?
in my older days. I mean, I guess in my younger days, yeah. It is what it is. But I mean, I wish I would have had this advice in my younger days. Mm-hmm. Not just going out hitting every woman, because I mean it's
right.
Nah, but and again, what you're saying is right. But I mean, just in terms of like just because we got a lot of young dudes that listen to this, right? And I'm sure they at that stage to where, hey, I'm just trying to do my thing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just asking, like, what is a sufficient way to go about doing that without lying and without being a sucker? Now we admitted we can't come out and say, hey, I just want the ass.
If you're trying to just do your thing, I would still say you need to vet that person that you're just trying to do your thing with any of them. So make sure they clean. You still want to take them on a date. Well, you ain't going to take all of them on a date, but at certain times when you meet them or y'all exchange numbers, you can say, well, hey, what are you looking for? What's your intentions? You can initiate that conversation. If she say I want a relationship, you be like, no, I'm not looking for a relationship. Not at this time. I'm just out here. I'm having sex, and yes, I find you sexually attractive. And if it leads to that, it does. If it don't, it don't.
So I'm just looking to have a good time.
Yeah, because I mean, and a good time don't mean just fucking.
Right.
You can still
Absolutely.
find a good person to go on dates with, you have a conversation with. You know what I'm saying? It might lead to a relationship. Because that's when you get down to nitty gritty of vetting somebody that you might not just find sexually attractive, you find them mentally attractive.
But you're not ready for a relationship.
Yeah, at that moment.
So
yeah.
you're not ready for a relationship. However, you want to enjoy the company of a woman.
Sometimes you need company of a woman.
And sometimes you would like for it to get physical. So how do you say that? Because
I'm saying you leave it up to her to where it gets physical and you are, I mean, let's call it a spade a spade. You run a risk of rape whenever you start getting to she didn't want the sex. You know what I'm saying? So I think you got to let it be more comfortable for her to be willing to have sex with you rather than forcing the issue of wanting to have sex with her.
Facts.
If it makes sense.
Facts.
So basically, you're saying just stay away from the manipulation, stay away from the coercion. If she's not literally opening the door for you to walk through it,
on the same page as you, leave it alone.
Fair.
But I get what you're saying. I just think
because when you run the risk of manipulation, that's when you got all these people with baby mamas, baby daddies,
right,
all this other kind of shit because they just out there just trying to fuck.
So, and that's why I'm saying like it still should be some type of distinction because if she going by what you're saying, and you just say, I'm just looking to have a good time, I'm just trying to hang out, enjoy each other.
If it leads
you kind of leave it like that.
If it leads to sex, it does.
So do include that.
Yes.
Kind of what you're saying.
You
Okay.
do include that,
Okay,
yes.
I feel that. Okay, because without that, it can still be gray. And like I said, she can, well, I'm just looking to hang out. You said hang out, so this is what we're doing. And he has different intentions. He get upset, then hung out 4 or 5 times. He didn't pay for all these dates. And she hasn't made no advances.
If you hung out 4 or 5 times, y'all ain't even fuck. That's your fault. You shouldn't be taking nobody out 4 or 5 times and your intentions are just sex.
I'm just saying.
You shouldn't be doing that.
I agree. Okay.
Because that's more, you looking to, I guess, whatever.
All right, we're going to keep this thing moving. Next one is entitled, Your Success is Not Your Homie's Responsibility. I'm going to play this clip, man. Get y'all take on it.
Man don't supposed to look out for me. I'm supposed to look out for myself. Your man is only responsible if he wants to be to provide me with the opportunity to get it myself. It's not his job to make sure that I keep or get what I think I should have. That's up to me. He's supposed to provide me with the opportunity. And that's it. If we hooping together and you the one get me hooping, but we go try out for the Bulls and I make the Bulls and you don't, now I owe you? Because you woke me up and took me to the trial? Okay, cool. But you had the same opportunity to go in there and shoot jumpers too. Your jumpers missed that day. I was on fire. But you had every opportunity to shoot your jumpers. You had a solo project. You could have became who you wanted to become. I provided that for you. My nigga, you didn't come up. I came up. I brought you with me. Know that. Because I could have just as easily signed the universal contract and didn't make sure nobody was in nothing, champ. That's your man don't supposed to look out for me.
Nelly was speaking on, the St. Lunatics. I'm not sure if y'all aware of it, but and this is a pretty old clip, maybe about a year or so too. But St. Lunatics broke up, of course, and there's some grievances. They were saying Nelly didn't do all that he could do for me, and Nelly was just about him, and blah 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 blah. So that was Nelly's response to that. What do y'all think about that? Like, your success is not your homie's responsibility.
Yep, I think you're your own man. All I'm supposed to do is just provide the opportunity for you, like you said, open the door, introduce you to the right people. Here, this is this person, this is what they do. This is, you already know what you're doing, you already know what your focus is, and bam. I can't beg somebody or try to force you to go do something that you should be doing yourself if that's your interest. Like you should be putting in the work too. I can only provide you to be in the position, especially if you have no super like full control. Like, yeah, like that's like us starting a pod. We start the pod and want to get somebody else, but it's like if you're not pushing yourself out there for the pod, if you're not, you know, sharing your post or sending out content or something like that, like what you expect me to do? You expect me to work hard for you? Like, if you're not really benefiting like that, I'm not gonna push you like that. Hell no. You gotta do it on your own.
Smooth. Do you ever run into that type of situation where you got homeboys that just want you to walk them all the way to the river, take out the bucket, dip in the river, get them the waterfront, like all type of shit? Like, how do you run into that? And like, how do you maneuver with that type of situation?
Gotta cut myself dry with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta be around hustlers, man. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta be hustling the same way I'm hustling, but you know what I'm saying? We all know what hustle is. No matter what form it come in, I gotta be around hustlers. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't that, then I ain't gonna be around you too long. That's just how it works. So, but as far as what he was saying, like, I didn't like the analogies. You know what I'm saying? Like the bullshit. Like, if I bring you to the game, if I bring you to the practice and your stupid ass wasn't even gonna go, nigga, I might not be good enough. And that's reality. You know what I'm saying? I might not be good enough. But I know you are. I know you better than me. I'm gonna push you forward. In the thought of you gonna do what you supposed to do for me on the back end. You know what I'm saying? And that ain't even gotta be money, but that's just put the nigga in position. You know what I'm saying? Because it take money to put other people in positions. That's just how the world works. You get what I'm saying? And hopefully if that's your man, you put them in the best position possible. You get what I'm saying? And if they feel it from there, that's on them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's on it. And we all done seen people fumble a bag like that. Nigga did everything you was supposed to do for you, and then you fumble the bag and then your hand back out. And I don't believe that y'all shouldn't be friends no more because now you just a crutch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like what LeBron did. You know what I'm saying? His friends knew basketball is just not for me. But I can manage some shit, though. I can go get a business degree and learn this shit. Look what his friends did.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And with him being LeBron, he put them all in position. You know what I'm saying? After that, your job is to execute. If you don't execute, you got to go. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I respect LeBron a lot. You know what I'm saying? Because he took all his boys with him with their hustle too. You get what I'm saying? Because it just wasn't, hey, dragging them now. You know, I'm going to go play ball. I'm going to be good at this shit, real good at this shit. But on the back end, the business, you know what I'm saying? The security, the goddamn, my family, all that, I need y'all to take care of that. I need everything taken care of, no questions. And look at him, thriving, billionaire. Shit, Maverick Carter might be a billionaire in 5 to 7 years, the way he handling his business and doing all these backdoor deals and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're supposed to be pushing your friends to. Not, you know what I'm saying? Like, just imagine if they was like, oh, your success is my success. Just like we see with a lot of rappers, a lot of upcoming comedians, you know what I'm saying? The niggas be around them and be like, oh, shit, you on, we on. That ain't how that work. I'm working. I'm on, but I'm working. What you doing? So that's why when we see a lot of people get up, you know what I'm saying? Like, they lose a lot of their friends. That was since day one. That's because they friends still got their hand out as far as asking for shit and not their hand out as far as, hey, put me in position for this right here and I'm going to make it go. That's all I need.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the two differences. So if you like that, I can't fuck with you at all. But if you somebody that's going to be a hustler, hey, just put me in position and let me go. I'm with you. And any way I can help you, you good. So, yeah, I believe what he said, though.
I would agree. Kenny, how much are you obligated, bro, with your homies in terms of putting them in position to win?
I ain't helping none of y'all.
We know.
These three niggas beside me, they some crutches the whole time. Some leeches.
From day one.
The 3 Musketeers, the 3 leeches. Sucking me dry, balls.
Big balls. Big balls.
Wow. Whoa.
No. That ain't
No, big ball. That big stop. Big stop.
Wait a second.
I'm just saying. What's the question again?
No, it's just like how much are you obligated in terms of like you own now? Because I mean you would be deemed as successful, right? But we all got homeboys that are not as successful as us, but they may want to ask you for an opportunity, or they may be expecting certain things from you now that you up. Like how much are you obligated to appease them in that aspect?
0. I don't owe you nothing except my loyalty, my trust. That's all I owe you. I don't owe you to be putting you in no positions or nothing like that. Unless there's an opportunity where, somebody asks me, hey, you got somebody for this spot? Yeah, I got one of my homeboys here. It's a spot for you. I'm not gonna put you in no role where I know you ain't gonna be good at, and let you make a fool out of yourself. But I don't owe you nothing like that. Now, would I try to get you somewhere? Yeah, I would try, but I don't owe it to you. That's just me, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I agree with Nelly saying 100%, and just knowing, a bit of the backstory. Because when I seen that clip, I was like, oh, no, I got to go watch this whole interview. Because, again, I think it was Ali that he was beefing with. And Ali was pivotal in terms of getting Nelly into music, period. You know what I'm saying? Because Nelly was an athlete. He used to play ball, basketball, baseball, football. And, he never really had that much interest in rap. It was always them that wanted to, and then they kind of urged him, and then, he started rapping and took off. You know what I'm saying? But again, when he got into a position, just like he said, he put out Country Grammar and it went diamond. And then he had another album that come behind it and sell multiple millions of copies. And then what he do? He came with a St. Lunatics situation, put on Murphy Lee, put on Ali, put on everybody, had the whole gang rapping. He even had a dude that was part of Lunatics that wasn't rapping at all. He was just a mascot, and he was getting paid. You know what I'm saying? So, I feel what he's saying. He said, I got on. You know what I'm saying? And as a repayment to you, I put y'all in the door. I didn't have to do no St. Lunatics album. I'm diamond. I'm the biggest artist in the world. I could have just kept rocking. Nelly project number 3, Nelly project number 4. And then just kept going, you know what I'm saying? But I had the wherewithal to put y'all on to, see that y'all get situations. Murphy Lee even signed a solo contract to Def Jam, if I'm not mistaken, or another big label. And that was all on Nelly back. So it's like, again, how much do I owe y'all? How much do I got to keep feeding y'all? I think 50 went through something similar when he was talking about G-Unit. He's like, bro, like my first album sold 14 million copies, bro. I didn't have to do that. I could have came back with my second album, but instead of a second album, I came back with Beg for Mercy, a group album, and made sure everybody was eating. Yayo was in jail, and we doing tour shows, and I'm taking Yayo cut from the tour show and putting it to the side for when he get out, and he ain't even performing. So again, how much do I owe y'all? So for y'all to come out here and say, oh, well, 50 could have did more, or Nelly could have did more, or such and such could have did more. It's like, okay, so you want me to give you the opportunity and do the work for you? That's what you're saying.
My thing is with that and with them type of shits, bro, I feel like they blew through the money. You get what I'm saying?
Well, duh.
Because the St. Lunatics was up at the time. They was up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They was selling records.
They was household names. They went platinum, I think.
You know what I'm saying? So y'all getting to that bread. You get what I'm saying? It's just y'all fucked the money up. And now y'all looking at Nelly to try to put y'all back in position. Mm-hmm. That ain't how that worked. Y'all was already in position. You fucked yourself out your position.
And not only that, work ethic too at the same time. Because it's one thing to fuck the money up, but it's another thing to where if I'm setting up studio sessions and y'all not showing up to them, and then, you know what I'm saying, when I'm doing my shows and shit, y'all want me to break y'all off, or just like you said, you hitting me with your hand out. But bro, I set up studio sessions for y'all to start on y'all new project. It's certain niggas showing up, certain niggas not. This is a group thing. So if y'all, like, again, do I have to do the work for y'all? I got to call y'all individually. Hey, bro, make sure you wake up in the morning. You got a studio set. Like, how much, like, I'm not y'all parents. I'm your homie that done gave you a golden opportunity. I gave y'all a platinum out or a gold album, whatever it was. It's like, I'm not supposed to hold y'all hand with this shit. And it's the same thing. We could even break it down to a regular level. Like, you'll have a dude from the neighborhood or whatever, and he leave it, and he go get him a good job, and this that, and the third. And you have homeboys like, hey bro, can you get me on? Can you get me on? And then you be like, all right bro, you know what? I am gonna get you on. You set up the interview for them, all type of shit. They don't show up to the interview.
Happened to me.
How you don't show up?
Happened to me.
Or show up to the interview, get the job, and don't show up to work on time. Or at all. Some days. No call, no shows, all type of shit. So now I done put my name on the line for you.
They ain't looking at them. They looking at you.
Now, and you done embarrass me at my workplace. But then when I just cut you off, then you ain't a real nigga, man. He changed up. He switched up. And when I go forward and I don't want to put nobody else on, oh man, he tripping, bro.
You ain't gonna be able to put nobody else on because your name is not solid.
Exactly. So
that's why it's always good to leave a 2-week notice whenever you quit a job.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't be just jetting out on that bullshit. I don't care how much you hate the job. You never know when that bridge needs to be added back for somebody else.
Facts. But, I mean, again, man, it's why I say all the time, like, you cannot teach work ethic. Some people have it, some people don't. That's just what it is. You could give a motherfucker a golden opportunity right in front of them. All you got to do is show up to the studio and record. All you got to do is show up to work every day, and I'm going to walk you to this money. But you, like I just said, you have motherfuckers that don't show. Oh, I got an excuse. Oh, bro, I can't make it today. I got to do this with the fam. I got to do this. I got to do that. Well, nigga, what was all this when you had your hand out? I could have gave the same excuses. Oh, I ain't got it this week, bro. I got to go pay for my daughter. Oh, I got to go do this. I got to go do that. But then if I do say that, then I'm switching up. I'm wrong. Because I got it and I ain't giving you the opportunity. So, I mean, what he's saying is 1,000% fact. If you my homie, the only thing I owe you is opportunity. And I really don't owe you that. Going back to what Kenny's saying, I really don't owe you that. But because I'm wired, I'm gonna give you an opportunity. But if you burn me on the opportunity, you'll never get another one again.
Yeah, you don't want to be the only rich friend either.
True, right?
Kevin Hart said that. If you're the only rich person, it ain't no fun.
Right.
Because the shit you want to do, they can't do. They ain't gonna ask you. I mean, if they ask you for it, then it's another thing. But it's like fuck.
Now you got to front everybody.
You want to try to get everybody on, but at the same time, if you can't do no hard work or nothing, I'll be in Dubai by myself.
But I mean that's going back to what Gilly said. Shout out to Gilly, $1 million worth of game. Gilly was like, a lot of these rappers, they be having so many different people around them, right? And you going on shows, your big rapper homeboy put money in your pockets, all type of stuff for nothing. The least you can do is make yourself useful, bro. Mm-hmm. Like, hey, bro, you know what? Let me take care of setting up the shows for you. Or let me take care of, like, when the people call and they want to get you on a mixtape or whatever, they got to call me and I can set it up. It's so many ways to create a job if you got real hustle in you.
That's a fact.
In a situation like that, you know what I'm saying? Look here, bro. Let me pick up a camera. Let me learn how to just vlog or do something that let me build a website.
Videos, man, we can cut that.
Something.
In a year, we can cut all that. Like we can do videos in house. Goddamn me.
Personal assistance, whatever the case may be. Let me be the store runner, the bro. If he got whatever he asked for ain't on his docket at the show, let me be that dude to go run and go grab that. You know what I'm saying? But again, you making yourself useful. But what Gilly was saying was niggas got too much pride, which is what it is. Hell nah, I ain't going to the store for my home. Hell nah, I ain't being his assistant. I ain't no little man. I ain't under him. I ain't doing this, that, and the third. But you'll take handouts from him without doing nothing.
Mm-hmm. Smoke weed.
Without doing nothing.
Give me a chain.
Without doing nothing.
buy me clothes.
Bruh.
Going to Italy.
I don't understand it, bro.
And get hold.
Buy me a car.
Name.
It's so much shit that you
staying with them.
Like all this money your partner putting out and he the one on, you can stop at least 50% of that. You know what I'm saying? If a motherfucker just stepped up, hey man, let me learn how to manage some shit. I'm in this. All right, let me see how the music game really work. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, don't worry about that 15%.
Yeah, let me take care of them. You know what? He doing the rapping, he doing shows. Let me figure out how to make t-shirts.
Exactly.
And I just pull up to the show with a box of 200 t-shirts and we do our thing that way. He give me a 50% cut, whatever the case may be for that.
Yeah,
it's so many different ways, man.
Every time you about to go on show, I got like 5-6 different layouts. I let them pick from, and then we go with that.
Right.
You know, just want a free ride, bro.
Exactly.
No work.
So
sit at home every day, PlayStation smoking.
And then on top
when
of
we going on that next tour, bro.
Hey, and what's crazy is they not understanding.
All right, I'll be ready.
You doing that, other rappers are gonna be around them.
You know what I'm saying?
So you
They
can
may
network.
be, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, bro, I need that too. Well, this is what it costs right here, baby. You know what I'm saying? This is what it costs. You know what I'm saying? Like that niggas don't be having no real hustle, bro.
And that's the thing, bro.
lazy.
It's understanding the fact that everybody is not going to be the star. And that's perfectly okay.
People don't understand that, bro.
They not. Everybody is not going to be the star, bro. But it's so many different, and that's what I hate about us and our ignorance, right? Like a lot of us will think, oh, because I'm not the star, then I'm gonna be broke. There's so many people around that star that you've never heard of that's eating in terms of money.
That's living damn near the same way.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because goddamn, I mean, once you can crack $3-4 million, bro, the biggest house on the block. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? You can be Kevin Hart, you can live in Manhattan, yeah, you can get the biggest house, but I can go live in this regular neighborhood and build the biggest house in the neighborhood. We still both got the biggest houses. I just ain't over there and you ain't over there.
Oh,
God damn.
everybody want to be the man, and if I ain't the man, then it's an indictment on me. I'm little guy, and I ain't trying to be looked at as little guy. And on top of that, I'm willing to sink the ship not to be looked at as little guy. Because these same dudes, these same niggas that be on the shows and all that stuff, be getting in altercations and different things like that. And then shootouts happen. And now I'm jeopardizing my homie. Or I'm in a situation like King Vaughn, homeboys, there's 30 of us out there and the star gets shot 4 times and die. How does that happen, bro? But it's because of freeload.
That's wild.
Literally.
That's wild.
Go watch that video.
30 people.
Vaughn hop out the truck and it's 30 people following him. All that is his gang. That's all his neighborhood. Everybody's with him. He go up, swing on a dude, get shot 4 times. Everybody get to scatter and everybody get to running.
30 people is wild and you still get shot. Damn.
So, again, a lot of dudes are willing to sink the ship because Vaughn wouldn't never even knew dude was out there. But guess who came and told him? Guess who tapped him on the shoulder? Hey, bro, that nigga go right there. The same freeloaders that we talking about. So, again, man, more to that story. Make yourself useful, man. Everybody ain't gonna be the star, and that's okay. But you can still eat.
Get 31.
And keep real
Get
hustlers
31
around.
people around you, not 30.
Hey, keep real hustlers around you, bro. Not somebody that's envy of your position.
That's real. All right, on to the next one, man. This is a situation. Says woman says you're not entitled to that man's money after a divorce. Man, I'm gonna play this clip.
Powerful.
Get y'all take on it, man.
You seen this one?
Not entitled to that man money. Were you there? We had to stay up all night writing up that business plan about a business idea that nobody believed in him about. Not even the bankers. No, you were not there. It's not even if he marries you. You were not there for the come up, sweetheart. You did not put in that work that man had to put in to be able to have a lifestyle that he has. You did not. You are not entitled to that man money. Were you there? We had to stay up all night writing up that.
My bad. That thing ran back.
Shit was quick as hell.
8-second clip.
Shit, 3 words.
Yeah.
Do y'all agree with that? Kenny, I'm gonna start with you because I kind of feel like I know where your answer is gonna go.
What?
Do you agree with that?
Where you think my answer gonna go, first of all? So I can go the whole opposite direction. Make sure you wrong, goddammit.
I got a feeling how you gonna answer this. I want you to go first.
If she was there from the start, yes. If she wasn't, no.
That's it.
That's straight simple. Hey. Oh, hey. Now, okay, let's make another scenario. He 42, she 32. They get married till he 52. They be married for 10 years. Had kids together, whatnot. Now, does she get a little bit of money? I think so. Not half.
Definitely not half.
But I say maybe 15, 20%.
And if she was
I'd even say
a good woman, 30%.
I'd even say 30.
Yeah.
I'd even say 30.
30%.
Okay,
I'm with Kenny. If you wasn't there from the start, you wasn't with me shooting in the gym. No. This was here. All this was established before you. You didn't help, especially if you didn't help at all. If you had no type of input. Now there are situations, of course, where you come in, you already got to run it. She may see something different and help you run it a little more efficiently, give you a few more ideas. Okay, I feel that. But if you just come in here and just leeching because I was already up, that's a totally different story. That's when y'all talk about the prenup, and that should come in.
What if she do give a couple of ideas and boost money
She should give
50%?
I give it respectable.
He got with it was $100,000. She got with him as $100,000 bill. Now it's a $3 million.
Oh, she deserve half. If she put the work
Absolutely.
in, like she gave the idea,
Absolutely.
you know what I'm saying, to improve my business, and it worked, and it go from like you said 100 racks to 3 million. Yeah, she deserve half of that.
I agree. But you should put that in too, though.
Because you got to realize it took her to come along. Just like if you met a business partner or something like that, it took them to come along to make your business run more efficient.
But what if you was already get to that 3 mil?
It may have took you 2 years to get to that, but that person sped it up in 6 months. Something you didn't see. You get what I'm saying?
But you was gonna get there regardless.
Come on.
It's gonna take you 2 years.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's gonna take me an extra year and a half.
Come on, man. Come on.
We talk about, you can see the projections and we talk
I hear
about,
you.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
If you got a business and you at 100 racks, you at 100 racks, 200 racks, and you
my
get you
revenue
a woman,
is 200 racks right now for the year.
you get you a woman and she improve your business to $1 million, 2 million, she deserves half because she is shooting in the gym with you. Yeah, she wasn't there from the start. Yes. She wasn't there from the 0.0 to 100, 200,000. But when she got there, she wasn't a bimbo.
Okay, so
She was like, hey, babe, look,
let's say
you
Dr.
can be
Dre
doing
situation.
this. Hell no.
What?
No, we're not gonna do that, Smooth.
You know why?
That's being inconsistent.
No. You know why?
What's the difference?
Because she didn't improve no type of business of his nothing. He was already Dre doing it. He been doing the same thing from
thought she implemented the
87
headphone
to 200 to 2000, whatever. He was the same Dre. The money was coming in.
I don't know.
The price of the brick go up. Yesterday's rice is not today's rice.
But look, I don't know, and this is why. Let me give you a little
wasn't she a
piece of
business
give you a
lawyer?
piece of history. Yes, and what I'm saying is this: Dre left Death Row with Nathaniel, so he had to start over and build it over with Interscope. Now she came in around this time. Kenny is right; she's a lawyer. She kind of aided in a bit of that, making that transition, right? And then got with him when he got to Interscope, and then he blew up into, you know, whatever. Because Dre, don't get me wrong, Dre was Dre face card wise, because he was NWA, Death Row, all of that. So he was that. But when he left Death Row, he was broke. He didn't. Suge ain't give him a damn thing when he left. So when he started Interscope, it was new, and this girl came in. So does that change your opinion on what she deserved?
No.
What? She was there from the start.
You know why?
She was there from the start.
You know why?
She was there from the start.
The reason why he left Death Row, let's just keep it a bean. It could have been any situation. Dre left. You know what I'm saying? We see how it unfolded. The nigga left with nothing. This is how deals were structured back in the day and all this type of shit here. But we all knew whatever he landed or whatever the fuck he did, he was going to make some money the moment he was like, I'm alone. You get what I'm saying? He was going to step back into being Dre.
I don't know about
because
that.
he was the machine.
Nah, I don't know about
He was the machine for Death Row. Am I lying?
No, you're right. But when he transitioned to Interscope, first album flopped. It was trash. It didn't sell nothing. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't until Eminem came along, and then that's when shit just went crazy.
Nah, I thought his first album.
It was trash. Go back and research it. He left Death Row and he signed to Interscope. No.
Yeah,
Probably was like the second. No. Dre put out a compilation when he first got to Interscope. Go back and look at it.
Compilation ain't the album, man. Come on.
No. But it was that was his first piece of output at Interscope, and then it flopped. It was terrible, and everybody was like, "Well, damn, Dre, you know what Dre gonna do?" Da 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 da. And then he made Chronic 2000, I think, and like
He made that after he got with a girl.
yeah. I mean, honest, look it up. I ain't telling y'all nothing out. You know what I mean?
I'm going to look it up.
So she
It's some kind of compilation.
So she deserved half because you say beside every great black man is a woman, and she was with that man for how many years?
A long time,
And you tell me she ain't
over a
help make
decade.
no- She ain't help make no business decisions at all.
Hey,
They trying to.
I hear
You can't block her. Don't try to block her.
I ain't blocking her.
Hey.
She deserved how much she got. She deserved what she got. But half, no, you didn't deserve that.
But you said somebody else deserved half. Now she don't deserve half.
Because she wasn't in there making beats. She wasn't in there engineering. She wasn't in there saying, "Now I don't like that first. That ain't the. Nah, you could do harder. You go harder than that.
How you know she wasn't like
Man,
that?
come on, bro.
She could have been
Come
saying,
on,
hey,
bro.
maybe you need to add a little tweak right there.
Man, stop with that, bro.
What?
Stop with that.
He wasn't playing his music for his wife?
See, there you go right here. Dr. Dre presents The Aftermath. That was his first project on whatchamacallit. And it was trash. It didn't do nothing. And then he came with
The Chronic.
Yeah, a Chronic 2000 or 2001 or something like that, and it went just stupid.
Nah, it went. It was the Chronic.
No. Chronic came out
2001.
on Death Row.
Yeah, Chronic 2001 was
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So that's what I'm saying. So it's not a guarantee that he was gonna do what he did. Now he again looked up and found the right artist, and it went crazy. Don't go. And again, that's not taking away from his talent. I don't want to. Whatever, but it's a lot of talented people that's broke as hell.
That's true.
That's
but it
just
take
real.
an image, it take all that. To be a star in that game, you gotta have not just the raps and all that, but your image gotta be together for what you present.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? So it did take him that.
And on top of it, he wasn't business minded either. Let's call a spade on that as well.
Okay, I understand that. That's totally different from you just helping me with every guy. Like you just bigging up my whole bit. Dre was gonna be Dre regardless. Whether he was gonna be with somebody that stole from him or he went and got that deal with Interscope and got Eminem and all that time. He was Dre regardless.
So you willing to give somebody who gave an idea, just an idea, to a company and they made
businesses
$3
is all
million.
ideas. If
And
we
you
keep
tell
it
me
a bean.
you tell me his wife ain't giving no ideas
No.
to help.
Business is all ideas.
Yeah, right.
When we talking your actual business, the legal side of things is totally different. That ain't ideas.
I'm just-
this is how it work in business wise. That's why
just-
people get their company stole
you
from them.
just said-
Their ideas stole from them.
You
But an
just said-
idea is all business.
You just said if the woman comes in and gives the idea to her man and it produces $3 million this time, she deserves half. That's what you said.
Let me give you an example.
No. That's
know.
what you said.
I know.
So
Hey,
you
let me
tell
give you an example.
you tell me Dre wife ain't give no idea at all.
Not on the producing shit. Never. You already know that. The girl don't even talk. Don't even talk in here.
You think Dre made all his money from producing?
He said don't even talk.
Don't even talk.
You think Dre made all his money from producing?
No.
So investments probably.
Investments and all
And
that
she
shit.
ain't have she ain't have no say so in
I
that.
don't know. I don't know that. I ain't gonna say that.
Don't sit over here and say you don't know
We
that.
can't speak
can't
on what
say
we
that.
don't know.
I don't know
We
that.
should speak on that.
We should speak on that.
That boy good. That boy's good.
We ain't speaking on nothing then. We ain't doing none of that.
All right, so
No,
look.
I want to hit it.
Nah,
I want to
I'm
hit it
telling
now.
you, look, that's like you inventing the app, right? You invent the app for all entertainers and all that type of shit, like podcasts.
I'm inventing the app. Go ahead.
Look, listen. You invent the app,
Yeah.
by yourself. You doing it by yourself, right?
I get you.
You invent an app that basically like
I don't care what it is, just
book
invent the
venues. Like you want to start your own tour, you don't need a manager. You just book the venue through the app and all that type of shit there, and the shit be right for you, right? But as you doing all this shit, you having hiccups because people not updating their calendar on their end and all that type of shit. You get with this woman and she like, look, why don't you get them to subscribe to the app? Like as far as like the businesses on the business part on the back end. Hey, and that way you update your calendar and here nobody gotta call y'all no more. You get what I'm saying? Your shit is your shit is updated all throughout the year through this app. You never gotta receive calls, they book through the app, all that.
Okay.
If she does that and that improves your business. You know what I'm saying? 100-fold or whatever. If it doubles your business, let's just say that. If it doubles your business, she deserves half of that.
You just said exactly what I said.
She deserves half of that.
She ain't do nothing but give an idea.
But that's the idea on the business. That's the idea on the that ain't that's the idea on the actual business of it, not the legal business. It's two different sides of business that we all know about. Well, if you don't know, it's two different sides of business. It's the actual product and then it's the legal side.
So similar to like a agent, NBA agent, Rich Paul give. I'm just throwing a number out there. He give Ben Simmons $184 million. How much percentage did he get from that?
They get like 15% because he worked the deal. Because that's an agent.
15% be good enough, Kenny? Like if it was a marriage and he get him a big deal.
No, I was
From
just
the
saying.
business.
Matt said if she gave ideas, she getting half because she made business go tenfold. And I'm saying, if you married for 14 years, you tell me a wife ain't gave no idea to no type of investment or nothing.
Hey,
What if she did?
And now she don't deserve half?
Say, what if she didn't?
What if she did? What if she
Not
just
but-
Sat back
again-
and enjoyed the fruits of his labor.
But see, that's the thing is, and this is why I hate that there's no women on this pod, right? Because it speaks to the fact that we are underestimating the value that the woman is bringing him.
Don't do
be
this
able to-
today.
That's a fact.
That's-
We ain't doing this
that's-
today.
That's a fact, bro.
That's what Matt is doing right now.
That's a fact,
I'm
bro.
not underestimating no woman.
I know
bro.
you do.
I know
what he
women
doing.
is powerful.
Okay, so why you trying to avoid the situation?
But-
just be wrong,
But
and say, yeah, you right,
We go
Kenny.
big butt, big super butt, butts.
And but
We all know a lot of women that's not gonna do that. She'll see a man that's up. She like, all right, I like that lifestyle, and she won't offer nothing towards the business. Oh, my baby at work. You know what I'm saying? Oh, baby, how's work going? You stressing from work and all that. She won't offer nothing towards the business. You get what I'm saying?
But
She
just
may
'cause she
offer
don't?
like good things towards the household, like
she's
stress-free
sacrificing on the
minds
back
on
end.
and all that type of shit there. But the actual business of it all, most women are not Dr. Dre's wife. Most women is not no lawyer that's gonna get him out of certain situations and put him in another situation that the business of it could be potentially good, which he manifests. You get what I'm saying? Most women is not doing that. They stepping into the situation and just being who they is. That's it. They ain't helping the business.
See, here's my thing. Even if they not, right, let's look at Savannah James, Brian wife. She ain't shot one jumper. She wasn't at one practice.
You don't know that.
But in terms of
You don't know. Hey, she may have been rebounding. While she was pregnant, she may have been rebounding out of the gym.
you said you don't know that.
they picking and choosing, boy. They be picking and choosing when it's sad.
But you
look-
also got to realize, okay, what you saying that?
They got a
you also
20
got to
something years
realize.
she ain't been in the gym with him.
Hey, no, not even that. She started with him in high school. That's totally different. He didn't have nothing.
But wait a minute, because again, we're gonna use that same example that you just used for Dre. She started with him in high school, sure. Braun's been a blue chip basketball player since he was a kid.
Okay.
Since middle school.
So she knew, just like you said, we knew it's Dre. You gonna land where you gonna land. He gonna do what he gonna do.
Man could have got
That's
hurt.
LeBron.
He said,
See that?
Man could have got hurt, man.
Man, y'all niggas be picking
That
and
man
choosing,
got
bro.
hurt, man.
Come on, Smooth.
Y'all be picking and
I'm just
choosing,
keeping it in
dog.
the beans. Braun could have got hurt like Greg Oderman. Hey, nothing. Yeah, we gonna keep it a fact. Hey, playing ball and being a producer is two totally different things.
Nah, it ain't.
I can be a producer for 40, 50, 60 years. I only can play basketball for so many years, dog.
But you could also go 40, 50 years without a hit as a producer.
We all know Dre didn't do that. We looking at it. We
And
looking
we
at
know
what
Braun
actually
didn't do
happened.
it. And we know Braun didn't get
You know
hurt.
what
So
I'm
let's
saying?
let's
But we also know Braun's wife was with him when he ain't had nothing.
And
Dre
we
don't have nothing either when his wife got with him.
When Dre wife got with him, he was Dre.
and
Braun was Braun.
No. Braun was broke Braun. He was Braun, but he wasn't money Braun. He
was
wasn't
broke Dre.
million Braun. Dre already had millions, already had the mansion, already had the cars, already had all the. Yeah, his bank account may have said he ain't had too much of nothing, but he still had the houses. He still had the houses. He still had the cars. Y'all acting like the nigga went bankrupt.
The nigga ain't have
damn
none in
near
his
was
bank.
bankrupt.
Damn near and being bankrupt
near
is
was
two
bankrupt.
totally different things.
You said
Yeah, I had to sell 3 cars. Okay, I got 15 more. I had to sell 5 houses. Okay, I got 10 more of them too.
He
You know what
ain't
I'm
have
saying?
all that though.
You know what I'm saying?
He ain't had 10.
How you know?
God.
We ain't never seen the nigga without a mansion. When we seen Dre, he had a mansion.
I ain't never seen his man. I don't know.
Come on, man.
I ain't never seen him
Come
in the
on,
house.
man.
I
Okay.
ain't never seen him.
I'm just saying, man.
I ain't know he got
That's all I'm
mentioned
saying, man. That's all I'm saying, man.
I don't even got to mention
But
that.
see, hey, so what? I had to downgrade mansions. Okay, I went from 7,000 square feet to 5,000 square feet. It's still a mansion.
All I'm saying is this, right? Is that we are drastically underestimating the fact that these women are paving the way for these men to do what they do. Braun had a child early. Dre had multiple kids early. And again, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying he couldn't have paid for daycare and things of that nature, but you know, when you have a woman that's literally holding that down, holding your house down, and literally easing your mind as to and allowing you to be gone 9 months out of the year to go do what you got to do, or in Dre case, you know, in the studio every night, situations like that. She's paving the way for that, to where probably paying his bills and all type of shit, if we just gonna be honest. So that counts for something, and especially with added longevity on top of that, that's why I wouldn't have an issue paying that. So hypothetically,
You wouldn't have an issue with paying half?
with a woman that's been with me 30 years, 20 plus years? No.
No. We're not talking about that. We're talking if she was with you 5 years doing that.
But how we gonna use 5? We talking about Dre. And
Oh, we was talking about only Dre.
yeah, or Braun. Either way.
Okay, if we doing that, yeah, of course she deserves that.
That's all I'm
She
saying.
deserves what she asking for.
That's all I'm saying.
But when we initially started the conversation, hey, if I'm just meeting you,
She got with you when you were up, not before you got
And
up.
she was with me for 5 years.
and she was with you for 5 years,
After
she
you
do
were
not
already
deserve
up.
half. She
Hell
deserve
After you was already up.
15, maybe 30%, just depending on how the situation
I
went.
wouldn't even give her 30. 5 years? No, I ain't giving 30 up. We're gonna get 15, 10, 5.
That's all I'm saying.
3.
Okay. Just real quick. Does it change a little bit if she have kids versus if she doesn't?
If she has my kids.
Does the percentage change?
Oh, hell
No,
yeah.
she just had kids, not your kids.
Oh, she bring in kids?
She didn't even less.
Hey, because I'm not finna start off another nigga bloodline. I ain't finna start another nigga bloodline with some money. You crazy?
Come on, man.
Is you crazy?
man.
She gonna be. You had
nigga
kids?
less.
Get you no fucking kids.
okay,
y'all
Get
kids
out of
together.
here.
What if she had kids? Y'all together, but she had kids. She
That ain't
didn't have-
mine.
She ain't have kids when y'all was together, but y'all got together. She cheated on you, had kids, and now now they named after you because you ain't find out because you ain't put your name on the birth certificate. So now you got the kids.
Man, hell no.
Oh my bad, I'm making up crazy scenarios.
Let's explain something to you. Next subject, because we ain't about to speak on violence. Next subject. Hell
So
no.
you say you would beat the kids?
I'm saying next subject. Black women are tied with a T at the end of tied. Man. I'm gonna play the clip.
TIEDT?
Tired of misspelling.
Check this out. Black women are tired. They're tired of being independent. They're tired of being looked at as the strongest. They're tired of having to take care of the kids by themselves. They're tired of bearing all the weight. Don't believe the hype that you see on all of these social media networks. Black women are tired, and the reason why I know this because I talk and have conversations with a lot of black women. But what a black woman really want, she want to be able to go to the soccer games. She want to not have to be the sole leader and sole provider of her family. She want to support the man who God gave her to be with. She want to be a helpmeet. The thing is, she's been placed in this position where she's had to lead. She's had to step up to the plate and become something that she really didn't want to be in the first place. She want to support her man. She want to nurture her kids. She want to nurture her husband while pursuing things that she's passionate about. That's it. It's that simple. The thing is, she just can't find a suitable leader that she trusts to come in and relieve her of these responsibilities so that she can finally get some rest, because that's what she wants. Rest.
Thoughts?
Y'all don't want my opinion on it.
Oh, and pure misogynistic. Oh, look at this.
I'm irritated.
He said she won't rest.
I won't rest.
I'm irritated.
Bro.
I feel what he's saying,
But
How do we know?
but we can't.
how do we know, man? That's the title
stop
of this
beating on the
part.
table, nigga.
How do we know?
I don't know, man.
Let's title this.
No,
part.
say what you gotta say. Oh, they came to me first. Y'all turn.
Black women tied, oh.
They tired.
They should be tied of they damn self.
Why is that?
Oh, he's going.
Come on.
Because we acting like a lot of these issues they don't put on themselves.
Come on. you gotta
Keep going. You gotta roll at this point.
I'm trying to hype you up. You hype me down. Nigga, turn the mic off. I wanna hear his point of view.
Nah, but you gotta be more selective with certain things. Like, yes, like a lot of times you'll be tired of being that strong person because time and time again you've let the wrong man pursue you, or you allowed the wrong men in your life.
Stop beating on the
When you
table.
need to. Okay, I apologize, Kenny. I'm just passionate when it comes to my. when it comes to this shit, we have to understand
Ain't no way he just
that we
said
have
that.
to work together
All right, I'm gonna stop fucking him up on this
and
point.
build this structure that we call.
Y'all
a
gotta
unit.
stop doing that, man.
We have to build a legacy.
Hey, Kenny's hilarious. I can't believe that.
Well, Kenny's hilarious. You see why I don't fuck with them? Because they throw me under the bus for something I just pointed out. Instead of taking the fall, they throw me under the bus and say, Kenny did this. I ain't do nothing.
It was the accuracy, though. That's
what it was.
It was the accuracy. Inside joke, man. Inside joke. Go ahead, though. Go ahead, though.
Yeah, I'll come back. Let it come back to me.
Black women tired,
Y'all
Smooth.
get what I'm saying?
They tired. What you got, Smooth?
They
Come on.
tired.
I'm gonna go at another angle.
All right, come on.
I think they doing too much other side watching. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think. You know what I'm saying? Because what he talking about, black women tired of leading these and all this type of shit here. Well, we not the other side. You know what I'm saying? As a collective, like I said on the other pod, we ain't got nothing. Got to start somewhere. And then on top of that, we got a government that puts shit in for women. You know what I'm saying? That I know. I'm from the hood. A lot of black women use that to their advantage. You know what I'm saying? You get on housing, odds is you got to put the dude on child support, or you got to finesse the system by not putting him on the birth certificate, on the birth certificate, and act like you don't know him, but he's staying with you. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of this shit going on, bro. And then there's a lot of women that's having kids real young before they even know what the fuck they want to do, before they even step out their mom's crib. You get what I'm saying? And then you expect a man to just come treat you and the kid that ain't his like gold. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you gonna be tired early. From what I see, you gonna be tired early because you putting yourself in crazy ass situations that people don't want to help you get out of. You know what I'm saying? And then when you do start, then the ones that is getting to some bread, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I got to do this, but I'm going to do this. I don't need no man. You know what I'm saying? And then over time, with you telling yourself that, you become selfish. You know what I'm saying? You become that independent woman you wanted to be. And now you got all this shit and you alone. Nobody want to love you for real. Or you are unlovable, let's say that. You're unlovable because you don't know how to close your mouth. You don't know how to, you know what I'm saying, be ladylike. You know, because you didn't picked up men gestures. We just going to keep it a bean. You know what I'm saying? Like, we see women these days, they want to put on the gold chains and Rolex watches too. You know what I'm saying? We just going to keep it a bean. Back in the day, wasn't no women wearing no gold like that for real. She had gold earrings on and maybe a nice gold flat chain. She wasn't having no diamonds in her shit. For real. We're going to keep it a bean.
She wasn't wearing the Cuban link?
She wasn't wearing the Cuban links and all that. She wasn't being loud like that. It was the niggas. For real. It was all the men being loud like that. You get what I'm saying? Now the women want to look like us for real. You know what I'm saying? She want that $20,000 chain with them diamonds in there.
She like
you know
the
what I'm saying? I understand all that, but that's giving off the image of you want to be us. You want to compete with us.
Other side watching.
You know what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying.
That's what you doing. So yeah, when you breeding all that, that's why when we played that clip with that other woman a few pods ago, that was like when I had to learn when I was around men, my hands is broke. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's how women need to be.
Shout out to April Mason.
April Mason, that's how women need to be. Hey, when you around men for real, your hands is broke. And learn how to carry yourself. Learn that every dude ain't worthy of a child. You know what I'm saying?
Worthy for sex.
Every dude ain't worthy for sex. But I understand that thing be purring. Hey.
Big purr.
You know what I'm saying? Wrap that thing up, playing be it down. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it a bean, bro. That way you can avoid.
He just sauteed the pussy.
I'm keeping it a bean, bro. This will save you from a deadbeat ass nigga.
Or abstain.
You know what I'm saying? This will save you from that.
He just put a pussy in his brisket.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, you can be fucking doing your thing because dudes fuck out here all day, bro. You can be doing your thing, bro. Just don't get pregnant for the wrong guy and don't get pregnant before you really understand what motherhood gonna take from you. And they don't understand. A lot of our people don't understand those two things. So you start your life off in the rear.
They just feel they're gonna figure it out.
You know what I'm saying? And most people never catch up. Most people never find that person that's just gonna help him and drag him up, especially the woman with some kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I would say, hey, I know y'all tired. I know that, but a lot of the situations come from y'all.
There's no reason why, like, it happened on the radio the other day. It was a 16-year-old. He was saying him and his mama got into it because she wanted him to work. And he said, I want to play football. And if I work, I'm not going to be able to play football. And she said, well, we need more income coming into this house. And you're old enough to bring in some income. So whose fault is that?
I had to work when I was 16, my boy.
It's the son's fault for not bringing in that bread.
I've been calling you the dad, the man of this house for 16
know what I'm saying?
years. It's time for you to step up.
That's real shit, though. Like,
What Matt say? I don't need no little ass kid coming to me to put in my bed talking about something. I'm the man of this house.
hey, that's real shit. And then look, with that situation, Otis just said, bro, like you robbed this kid of what they potentially could be for your family. You get what I'm saying? A lot of y'all really rob y'all kid. Or they could be the one to drag y'all out the mud, but you don't give them a chance to. You put them behind the ball. Hey, bro, you got to get you a job or you got to get the fuck out of here. Or at 18, you got to go. I don't care where you got to go, but you got to get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Because mommy got a new man and she don't like kids here. That's real, bro.
Nah, he ain't lying.
That's real,
But
bro.
if you got some structure,
Why is shit so funny?
you can avoid it.
That's real, though, bro.
Bro,
Mommy got a new man.
she don't want you here no more. You in the way.
Or
You in the way.
Or you been having this stepdaddy here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't get along, and now you of age to leave. She gonna kick you out.
Mommy.
Nigga said, I ain't coming back here if these kids is here when I get back. I don't know. I don't care what you do. Get them out.
That's just real, fool. Hey, and to us, it's funny because we ain't in a predicament, bro.
Mommy got
But
a new
lot-
man.
a lot of
She don't like it.
That's real, fool. That happens all the time, dog. Hey, and it's fucked up, bro, that we gotta go through that, bro.
Oh, man, I should be laughing at that.
Bro, like, for real.
But what it stems from is the man not being in the house. This is what they're saying.
Hey,
this is what they're saying.
Yes.
That is
As a man.
that's partially true.
Yes.
But bro, like what you gonna do? Say if your man died. Say if the nigga you had that deadbeat ass nigga you had a baby with, say he died. Is it still his fault that your stupid ass ain't in position you were supposed to be in?
his
What
fault.
you want to be in?
He died. It's his fault.
That's crazy.
He was selling dope out here, and
What if he died in the
niggas
car
ran
wreck?
in the crib.
What he was going
What if he died at work?
Go and see the other girl.
Dude working. You know what I'm saying?
But-
you
but
ain't
it-
got no like them bills ain't gonna pay themselves. We all know this, bro. We all coming from the black community, bro. We all know them bills ain't gonna play themselves, bro. You know what I'm saying? Whether you single for the rest of your life, whether you got a great family, I don't give a fuck how great that family structure is. If them bills ain't paid, y'all gonna be out on y'all ass. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of us sat there and watched our fucking parents because our parents was the age of goddamn a lot of deadbeats, busload of them bitches like every state. So if we watching our parents struggle to become something or even provide for us, and it take them and most of that time most people had 2-3 kids. It took them 24 years to get from under us and to basically become a supervisor somewhere. Or something like that, because now they got the time, they ain't got to be worried about no kids, feeding no kids and all this type of shit. It took them 20 years for them to move out that apartment. Why would you put yourself in that same position? Because that's what we do. You put yourself in that same, you may move to the next hood over, you may move to the next apartments over. Hell, you may even stay in the same hood that you grew up in and repeat the same cycle. Have your kids going through the same shit as you was watching, and you knew you didn't like that shit. You knew when Christmas came around, you weren't getting a lot of what some other kids was getting. You knew when your birthday came around, you ain't get the toy you wanted. Why would you put your kids through that? Why don't you just find your hustle, find your niche, or even if you ain't got that much hustle, because shit ain't reserved for everybody. You may be a good wife. You may be. You know what I'm saying? But you got to know that you may be a good partner to somebody that's getting some bread. But why would you have a kid with a no good ass nigga? You know what I'm saying? Because we young and all that type of shit, and then you destroy your whole life. I see it all the time. I see a lot of great women that be in the hood. They cook and clean and all that shit and be supportive of a deadbeat ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Or a nigga that's just subpar. But you couldn't have not had no kids, moved away, got uncomfortable a little bit, and then found your husband and all that type of shit and had a great life. But most people don't do that. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's a lot on them. Yeah, the niggas not there, but it's a lot on y'all. You got to live your own life too.
Any tea? Black
Nah,
women
you go
just
ahead,
tired,
go.
man.
You go ahead, go.
They tired though.
I'm stuck on the mommy. I don't like kids.
Don't like kids. I'll say this. I think it's a lot of blame to go both ways. And
Absolutely.
The thing is that when he's talking, he's making it seem like, you know, women are just victims, helpless victims in a circumstance.
Which is what I don't like.
Right. And you know, don't get me wrong. There are, you know, some women who are lied to or whatever the case may be. But also
absolutely.
those women had the chance, if they were vetting properly, if they were reading these men properly, if they were taught about men properly in the household and things of that nature, they could have made better decisions, or they could have not had the baby at all. We spoke on this before about, you know, men don't understand how hard it is to get abortions and things of this nature. I would much rather, ladies, let me explain something to y'all. If men were in that position to be able to do that, it would happen without even a second thought. That's just honest. And regardless of the risks involved on all that, because again, men think long term. It's not an emotional decision. It's not, I may not be able to have a kid. It's not, no, men look at shit, okay, in this moment, I'm not capable of giving the time, energy, effort, and resources to a kid. So it's, especially not now, but for the next 18 years, that's going to stifle my ability to do so. So it's just not smart to do it right now. So I'm willing to just whatever it takes to again not put myself in such a crazy position, because it's not only me that suffers, it's the kid mainly that suffers.
Are you saying if we were them?
Definitely.
Okay.
If we was them, it would be so many abortions happening around this motherfucker. Like men, bro, bro.
But never mind.
What if they give the scenario? Why don't y'all just get vasectomies until?
But we acting like
What
that's,
young
that's not as
man
easy
is
as
Hey, I
reversible.
didn't.
You can
say,
do
look,
it, but
don't
it
jump
ain't.
on my neck.
And then a lot of people ain't got insurance to cover a lot of that too.
Forget a vasectomy. Just wear a rubber or don't have sex. What's so wrong? What's hard about
Not
that?
having sex is a hard.
I don't
not gonna
care.
happen.
But that's the issue. That's the issue.
Let's get to the protection. But again, back to what I'm saying, right? Is that women's decision making a lot of time gets them in these positions. Sure. So again, that has to be acknowledged. But we have to go back to the root of where this decision making comes from. A lot of them come from homes to where the dad was not in it. Mm-hmm. So if they are getting taught by an emotional woman who's probably bitter and probably, you know, unhappy with the way that her life went and her relationship went, those type of traits are going to get passed down to her daughter. And she may hate that, but it's familiar. So when we get to talking about, yeah, you know, you hated how you grew up or whatever the case may be, and she might have did. But the thing about it is, a lot of times when you get older, you'll subconsciously adapt traits that you hated in your parents. Mm-hmm. You don't even realize you did it. You know what I'm saying? You might have had a daddy that was just cold. You went to work, came home, went to bed, whooped y'all ass, gave y'all stern talks. That was about it. It was just all tough love, tough love, tough love. You growing up in that household, you like, man, when I leave this motherfucker, I'm going to be way more attentive to my kids, man. I'm not going to let my job run me. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do that. Everything that my dad did, I'm going to do the opposite. And then you'll grow up and get in a relationship 2-3 years in, find yourself doing the exact same thing that your daddy was doing. Even though you set out not to, but because it's familiar, it's muscle memory at that point. You was in that household for 18 years watching them do that. It's impossible not to adapt some of those traits.
Look at Chris Brown.
Right. R. Kelly.
Watch your mother get beat all the time, see the pain she went through, and you still do that to some other
Do the
woman.
same thing. You know what I'm saying? And I can name countless dudes who not there for their children, who didn't have a daddy in the home. And he was bitter towards his daddy, wanted to fight his daddy, all type of shit. And then you grow up and you get a girl pregnant, and because of life or circumstances, or she got on my nerves, or she not letting me see my kid, or she this, she that, whatever excuse you want to come up with, you emulate the same thing that you hated. Mm-hmm. So a lot of that comes from familiarity. So that's why I feel like we come in at as men. Just like y'all said, just said it so eloquently. There's so much birth control out here, and Kenny said it as well. Whether it's a vasectomy, whether it's a rubber, whether it's what's them little pouches, not pouches, them little rubber things or whatever that women put in there while you doing what you doing.
Oh,
that's a little rubber too.
IED or EI, one of the things.
Yes, something like that. But,
Sorry, women, I don't mean to fuck it up like that.
Pardon us. But it's my point is there's so many different forms of birth control, but men don't want to use birth control. Let's just call it a spade. We don't want to. Mm-hmm. But then when she pops up pregnant, we play victim. Mm-hmm. You can't do that. It's a situation where you enable her. If it wasn't for you enabling her to again get pregnant, there would be no decision to make. If I came in here and I had the vasectomy, but you could make whatever decision you want to. But I'm coming here, I'm getting my nut, I'm going. We'll never be tied together, right? Because I took precautions to do that. Or if I came in here and I wore rubber, it's not gonna happen. So the decision is never in your court.
Right.
So as a man, you have to take accountability for the fact that we put the decision in a court, and then so with that you can't play victim. So that's where we come in to play at. And let's just say she gets pregnant, had a kid. As a grown man, that's your kid.
Absolutely.
You may hate the woman. Y'all may not get along, whatever the case may be, but that is your kid.
Yes.
So as a man, you need to do what you need to do to be there for him. That's not saying stay with the mama. That's not saying, you know what, you and the mama ain't even got to speak. Y'all can have an intermediary. But you need to be there for your kid. And when you're not there for your kid, in this case a daughter, she goes out in the world and she repeats the same mistakes that her mama made because that's the only tutelage that she's getting. Right? So that's what I mean by it goes both ways. The root of the issue is a lot of men are not in the household. So she don't know what a good man looks like, right? All she see is the niggas that her mama bring in this house. Like Smooth said hilariously earlier, I don't want kids around when I'm in this house doing what I'm supposed to be doing. But these is the type of men that she's seeing. Mm-hmm. So she may hate the way they treat them, but just like I said, eventually when you get out in this world, you'll find yourself emulating shit about your parents that you hated. You might have hated them dudes. Now you out there letting them same type of dudes smash. They're giving them same type of dudes energy, putting faith in those same type of dudes. So again, I feel like tutelage and what you around, your environment, and just all of that stuff is a combination plays a role in your decision making. So we can't blame women for their decision making and not acknowledge the fact that we didn't play a integral enough role in helping them develop decision making skills. That's all I'm saying.
I feel that.
But okay.
It's still their fault though.
Some niggas just.
How do we know that?
How do we know?
Because they have to carry the seed. You got to deal with that child 9-10 months. You got to wake up with the morning sickness. You got to have the random cravings. I'm just sitting back and making sure you good. If you know, so I'm here for support, but I don't know physically what you go through.
Seed somewhere else.
So if I don't have to carry that weight, that burden, I would think that you would want to be a little more careful with your selection.
Because she said, I got 9 months, 10 months, and you got 18 years.
But I understand things happen too. You can be on birth control and get pregnant. You can wear a condom and it breaks. But those are like a little extreme. But if you, more times than not, have protection, plan B, something else should be in place.
Saying just take all precautions if certain situations like a condom breaks. Okay, go get a plan B, or be on birth control. Or if the condom breaks, or
have sex with somebody that you like. Because I think if y'all liked each other, you could still raise a child together.
See, wait.
Kind of.
See, you about to get into a whole different conversation because fact is, they all having sex with people that they like. The problem is that
it's just sex.
They not having sex with people that have parental traits.
Okay.
That have responsibility, that are mature, that have traits that would, aid them in being able to raise a kid. Yeah, he got swagger. He smells good. He tall. He dark skinned. He's slinging dick. Whatever the case may be. Yeah, you like him, and more times than not, he likes you.
Matt, don't you say nothing, Matt.
He gonna be a terrible fucking father because he don't have traits for that.
I mean, in depth though, I feel what you're saying. But that's what I meant though, on that level. Like somebody that you have some interest in, somebody that you vetted, somebody that you know got a solid background, that if worst case scenario, something were to happen, you know that y'all would be good together.
I would agree. And that's what I'm saying. And that's what we've been telling me. Well, I know I've been saying it for the past few episodes in terms of us picking women.
Yeah.
Again, like I said, I know it's a long shot, but I want to get to the point where men don't even have sex with a woman that we would mind her having our baby.
That's real.
That's honest, bro. That's honest. That's just real.
And he say that right there don't be slapping her.
Remember what I said? The leg is legs start shaking.
That's all I'm saying. Now, again, that's why I say it's a long shot. I know because I understand.
A long shot, especially if you're talking about me.
It ain't that.
Boy. Age that short to work.
Meat
And more meat. All right.
Well, let me catch you behind that counter, boy.
I'm gonna whoop your motherfucking ass. You ain't playing with me. Man, we got to go watch Block Party. Man. If y'all ain't seen Block Party, man, tap into YouTube. It's a movie called Block Party. That shit is hilarious, man. All right, on this at this point, man, we're gonna get into quick hits brought to you by Beatbox.
Goddamn me. Beat Box.
First and foremost, man, salute to Beatbox. Salute to everybody that done been tagging us.
Yes, sir.
Showing, look, y'all been showing out, man. Beatbox done, reached out to us and let us know that they definitely appreciate.
So tag them some more. Just take a blank picture, just post Beatbox.
Write it up.
Every hour on the hour.
Crew season.
When you hit us with the Beatbox, make sure you put Beatbox and Crew Season in the tag.
At Beatbox Beverages on Instagram when y'all tagging and things of that nature.
And make some special mixes too.
Yeah.
Let me see what y'all can do with some tequila.
Yeah, a couple of years ago, this mango specifically.
Told you.
I put tequila in mine all the
mango
time.
tough.
Drink mine down, put some goddamn Riverside on. Ooh.
Yeah.
That tequila, that mango tough. I told you.
I might put Henny in the next one.
Oh, you trying to
Which
Trying to get wild.
Which
run the
flavor?
risk?
Which flavor?
Oh, I had that cranberry one.
It don't matter.
That whole hard.
Oh yeah.
The cranberry hard. I ain't had that one yet. That's probably the only one I don't think I had.
But yeah, hey, if y'all was watching the live this past Wednesday, man, hey, shout out to B. Taylor, shout out to Kelly, man.
Man.
Shout out to Ricky.
It's still up there. You can go rewatch it anyway.
Go
They
tap
was
out,
lit
man.
off that
Everybody
beatbox.
was lit. That beatbox, man. Boys is telling me, hey, bro, it only take one to get me where I need
Especially
to
B.
go.
Taylor, boy. B.
And
Taylor
ladies.
transformation.
Ladies.
Emotional and everything. Took it
Ladies,
through all the
it
stages.
is wine based, not malt liquor. Right. It is wine base.
And 3 servings in
She
one.
went from.
Yeah.
She was like that one picture, that dog that you see and look up in the window. His face all messed up. Yeah. Y'all don't get it. Y'all cut that part out.
I want that shit to be. What? We leaving all that shit.
Fuck y'all. I'm gonna post it in the
I know what
goddamn.
you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
All right,
Looking
first
out the
one.
window. I got you.
First one, man. This is
How do you?
all right, man. First one. It says, "I love you as you are." Means actually limiting access until that person is ready. This person gave a real thorough breakdown. This one I feel like has a lot of depth to it. So I want y'all to listen to this very closely, and then Kenny, we coming right to you for the official breakdown of what they had to say.
Really loving the men that we want in our lives means I love you as you are. I don't need you to change, don't need you to do nothing, don't need you to be fixed.
But if being emotionally unavailable is not fulfilling to you, how can you?
So it's loving them as they are is different from holding them accountable.
Okay.
Right? Loving you as you are says, hey, I love you, want the best for you. But in order to have access to me, because this is where women get it wrong, you give access to men who aren't emotionally available, and then you say you need to be better. Well, sis, you let him in the gates. So you can't let him in and then change the rules when him being emotionally available wasn't required to get access to you in the first place.
Bingo.
So again, loving him means I won't give you access because you're not ready. Because the minute he becomes that,
like this.
you're going to still tell him he's not enough. Truly love.
Kiama like that one. What she said was facts. What you talking about?
I disagree with all that.
Damn.
Nah, I'm with it.
That makes sense.
Makes sense, yeah.
You can't change the rules once I get in here.
I already blew your back out.
As you crawling up a wall, cutting off your friends, ready to fight your mom, all type of shit. And now all of a sudden,
Now you want to have a conversation? For what?
but I mean, that's honest, man. I mean, we speak about it a lot. Women need to, up the standard, up the requirements that it takes to even give a man access to you. Let's remove the box from the situation. access to you consistently. There should be certain requirements for that. And fact is that y'all don't have those requirements. Y'all don't. Y'all bend them. Y'all, because again, y'all like to do, and y'all get to like factoring that in. I don't want to lose him. Same way we was talking about lying earlier, scares off women. Women putting up barriers and boundaries. They feel like it's going to scare the man that they like off, so they don't. And then they, allow that man to come in there and just finesse and just do whatever he want to do, be half-assed, be inconsistent. And then all of a sudden, a month in, 2 months in, now you trying to set up boundaries. You got a damn construction truck out here. Whoa, what are you doing? Why are you putting up fences? No, them fences weren't here. I got in here. It was open access. It was open entry when I got here. Now you trying to put up fences and shit. I didn't agree to that. And then when I say I don't agree to that, or I don't want these fences around here, now I'm the bad guy. Right. Those fences should have been up before I got here. So when I walk into the situation, I know exactly what it is that I'm signing up for. And then we can move accordingly. But don't let me come in here on some half-ass shit and then start making demands once I done got comfortable with the routine of things. And that's what a lot of women do, and that's what gets y'all in trouble. So like she said, loving somebody, if you really like somebody, you really care about somebody, that's making them prove that they are going to be consistent, prove that they are going to be the man that you need them to be before you open up all those benefits that you want to give to a man. That's all she's saying. And I agree 1,000%.
I got in trouble for this before. The standard will change when you stop putting up with bullshit. Plain and simple. And it's on you to hold that, stand on that, and understand that you don't lose any value when you're doing it. If anything, your stock rises because now you have more respect and they know that you're not budging. So yes, I agree with that 1,000%.
Y'all boys good? You got anything
Good
to add
on
to
that, man. Y'all said everything y'all need to say.
Alrighty then, we're gonna move on to the next one.
King T was supposed to answer that one first, but
What? I ain't had nothing to say. What you want me to say? What if she just want to be a hoe?
How do you know?
He said, I'm going to go find out. I'll be back.
I'll be back.
How do you know?
What if she just a city girl?
Oh, shit. You asked out.
Well, I'm just saying.
Literally.
She want to be a hoe. What if she ain't have no standards that was that high? What if her standards wasn't that high first?
You ain't gonna develop standards on my watch. The nigga
yes,
when Terry boned, he didn't have no standards when he was hitting.
Whoa.
You ain't developing no standards on my watch.
the last 4 or 5 niggas
You watching the other side?
You dick watching?
I'm underside watching, like my nigga Smooth say. I'm underside watching.
Johnson watching?
Time out.
I'm doing my research.
So she had 10 bodies 5 years ago. She had 10 bodies.
There was no 5 years. 3 months ago. We not doing that.
And none of them,
years ago.
and none of them took him out on a date, but
2
you want
years
me
ago.
to take you
and
out.
then she said, you know what? Now my standards have changed. I'm done with that life. I need you to do this. She can't do that?
Yes.
That's not the woman I signed up for. I signed up for the one that with no standards. The one that was just letting me come through finagle, letting me hit with no requirements, all that type of shit. That's what I signed up for.
But she's allowed to change her standard though, right?
She is, but don't change them
before you.
After the introduction.
Right.
No, okay.
When I got introduced to you, you was this way.
If she says him at the introduction,
We got a contract.
She had 10 bodies
We got a contract.
beforehand, would you still be like, oh, no? Would you be like, hey, what? Wait, you let old boy hit all the other dudes?
Yeah,
hit?
like y'all about to start talking, like,
right.
you know what I'm saying? But her standards just changed right before you.
Let's say she was a goddamn, like Drea. Drea said, their history can go away,
body
right?
count reset.
Body count can reset. She knows she was out there doing her thing, whatever. Nah,
Right.
it changed. Would you be like, oh shit? Well, you was letting all these dudes hit. Now all of a sudden it changed, and now that I done came around, and I'm trying to get there.
I would just stay far away from her.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
You know what I'm saying? But again, I'm not gonna try to take whatever path you on. It's cool with me. But again, be the person that I got introduced to. Don't have me meet you on some. Okay, we just about to do our thing. And then I get in here and you get to talking about, well, you know what? I found God, and
She said
I've been
when you,
thinking,
when you pulled it out, it wasn't big enough.
Or be the person that they told me you was. Right.
I know you.
my homies 2 weeks ago just I even remember her name. Nigga said, don't talk about my whole life. I mean, my wife's like that.
House party, Reverend. House party.
I expected some shit like that. Hey, shout out to Ronaldo Ray, man. Rest in peace, bro. It's fucking hilarious in that scene. But okay, man, we're gonna get into what exactly an alpha female is. We hear this term thrown around a lot by a lot of boss women that are getting to.
Are they true bosses?
I don't need deep breaths because that sounds condescending and that sounds sexist. And this ain't a sexist platform. So we're gonna get into.
I took a deep inhale.
Oh my God! All right, man. We're gonna play the clip, man.
What would you define as what an alpha female is?
An alpha female is extremely independent, successful, career-driven, goal-oriented, very matter-of-fact about the way she handles things. She doesn't really look for help. She likes validation from her education and her status, what she has and who she is, which is kind of similar to what men do too. It's their status, it's their education, their success. And so those women pride themselves on that. Those women still want alpha men though. And that's where the disconnect is. They're still seeking to be with an alpha man, but if the man knows who he is, some of those things are gonna rub him the wrong way.
What would you define as
Otis, thoughts?
You keep going back, bro. Like we in class or something.
You gave me a big ass paragraph. I got your bitch ass.
Darnell, read paragraph 3. No, that nigga can't read. God forgive me for laughing back in the day.
That says hello, Darnell.
I was
Damn.
Hey,
Nah, that used to be wrong when niggas do that.
God, please forgive me, man. I was very young when I was laughing. Go ahead, though.
Man,
what is the alpha woman? Is there a such thing? Did you agree with her definition?
I guess if you want, that's what they want to call it.
I want to hear. I guess
That's they want. I don't call any woman alpha, female, anything.
There we go. Lean into it.
So if you are very successful, independent on your own, like more than like I understand, like that's like elementary. Like, duh, if you on top of your shit, you gonna want somebody that's naturally on top of their shit. But again, I always say it comes with understanding who you are, understanding your role. When you are that high up, when you have that ego behind you, that pride, that success, which is warranted. You worked hard for that shit. But when you with somebody, you gotta know how to tone that down a little bit. That's it. When you're in a relationship with a man who is just as successful, we shouldn't be bumping heads and going against each other or really trying to compete with each other in an unhealthy way. You can still compete in a healthy way, but it shouldn't be unhealthy when you're doing it. So what she's saying, I feel that. Because women of that status, they want somebody that's just as powerful as them. It makes a lot of sense. I don't want nobody that's below me, beneath me, equally yoked. We talk about that all the time. I see nothing wrong with what she said.
So I just got a quick question. Why do you feel like men don't move that way in terms of us being where we at and us choosing a woman of that caliber, an alpha woman per se?
We don't really care, but a lot of times alpha women, again, like she said, because they set in their ways, they are matter of fact. She used that. A lot of women like that are matter of fact.
No. I understand how those women move. I'm talking about let's get into the psyche of the man. You said we don't care. Why don't we care? And should we care?
That having an alpha woman?
Correct. Or having a woman that's on our status, on our level, in terms of what we out here accomplishing and the money we making and the education we got.
Now that's a very good question.
We need a very good answer.
Well, you need to answer it.
No, it's on you this time. It's on you this time.
I'm gonna get to it, Nick.
Well, then hurry up. How do we know?
How do we know you're gonna get to it?
How do we know?
How do we know?
This the episode.
That's the title of the part. How do we know, man?
Why don't we do it?
Yeah. Why don't we demand the woman we date is on our level? And should we?
I don't think we care. We, especially if you are comfortable, like that's just an addition. Having that woman is just an addition. So like your foundation, your pillar, whatever you want to call it, like it's solid. So whatever extra I have will be an addition, and hopefully it'll grow. But having a woman who is just equally as dope as you and set up like you are, I think that should definitely be something we strive for, and we should definitely put that higher on the pedestal, because that'll help us in the long run. And then it comes back to not calling women leeches and gold diggers and all that stuff. If y'all both up there, like, you ain't looking at her no type of way. But then don't go down, date down or whatever, and then be mad when she trying to take some of your money after y'all leave. It's like y'all got together when she was on a lower level, and it didn't work out for whatever reason, and now you mad that she wants, some money from you. She wants to live that same lifestyle. I'm not mad at it. You helped her come up. Essentially, that's what it is. You helped her come up. Mm-hmm. Now, had she been on your level, it wouldn't be like that. So, but why do we date down? I can't really say. I don't know. Some men do it for control, power, all of that. But I think it's just maybe less headache. Less headache. She gonna
control and power.
She gonna bend more
and power.
She gonna bend more to my rules because I got everything set up already. Yeah.
I got the place. You under my roof.
Nah.
You driving my car.
At the end of the day, he'll have a little more say so. So
smooth.
That's his leverage.
Do you believe in an alpha woman? Do you agree with the definition she gave? And do you feel like, just like she said also, as an alpha woman, I want to date a man that is an alpha. Do you feel like that can work?
Alpha woman, like, I don't believe in that.
Y'all boys leaning into it today. I'm proud of y'all.
I don't believe in that. But as far as a woman on her shit, like Oda said, yeah. But the problem is they'll be on their shit and they become us. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't date two people with an ego can't date. It won't work. It won't work. And the more successful you get, the bigger your ego becomes. Because you have to be that way because you're in business or you working hard to strive up these charts to get something. You got to have some type of ego to you. If you don't know how to turn that off, then you being with somebody that's just like you won't work. You know what I'm saying? Money-wise, and y'all won't ever have no financial trouble or business trouble, but the relationship itself, the communication, and, you know what I'm saying, who should lead things and all of y'all will always bump heads. And that will become a problem. So,
see, my question is this, right? Because, again, we talking about two people that are alphas, two people that are dominating in their field. And the thing about being an alpha, quote unquote, and dominating your field is that you have leadership traits. You have resourcefulness. You have awareness, self-awareness more importantly, right? And great communication skills. So if both people have that, you would think, right, that they would be able to communicate and be on the same page way more often. Logically.
But
why do you feel like oftentimes it doesn't go that way?
Because emotions, women emotions. You know what I'm saying? We are logic creatures as far as men. We're logic. You know what I'm saying? Even if we don't like the situation, if it logically works, then we're going to go with it. You know, because we're not going backwards. Even if we don't like the shit, long as we ain't going backwards, a woman will go backwards if it don't align with her logically and she don't truly believe in your decision. That's just real.
So you're saying like women let emotion cloud their judgment?
Yes.
In terms of getting in the way of what makes sense?
Yes.
If they feel like...
Especially if she's an egotistical woman. Especially if she got that ego on her.
So you blaming the woman for them not being able to coexist?
Yeah, because she just got that. Bro, that's just the same thing with a dude that just got some money. He came from nothing. He came from no money at all. He the first one. He gonna splurge a lot. He gonna buy a lot of things he don't necessarily need. But the moment he whip into shape, all right, let me calm this shit down. Now let me get this shit together. That's when you see a more mature man. That's when you see a more man that's focused and driven. As far as a woman, bro, like when she start getting these things, she looking at dudes like, nigga, I don't need you. You know what I'm saying? Men don't move like that. Men don't say, when I get this bread, oh girl, I don't need you. You know what I'm saying? No. They say it as far as I don't need you here as far as, but you can be replaced as far as a woman. I understand that.
Gotcha.
But as far as like a woman saying it to a man, bitch, I don't need you for nothing. I don't need you financially. I don't need you here. A man not doing that. We not doing that. We understand we need a woman there to console our feelings and all that type of shit there. But if a woman go off the hinges, bro, shit, what? Especially if she knows she don't need you financially. Well, get your fool ass out of here right now.
But see, this right here would be my only pushback. And again, we agree generally with this. I'm just playing devil's advocate. But I'm saying as a man, again, this is an alpha man. This is a leader. The thing about leadership, right, is that you got to understand who it is that you're leading. And you have to be versatile enough to be able to bring efficiency out of whatever type of player that I got in this system. All right, so if I have that type of woman in the system as a man and as the leader of the relationship and being an alpha man and being successful and, like I said, self-aware, resourceful, things of that nature, you would think that that man would be able to adapt to that type of personality, right, and still bring out the best in her, and we can have a fruitful relationship if he's the alpha leader that he says he is. But oftentimes, just like we've admitted to, those relationships crash and burn. So is that an indictment on the man's ability to lead because he can't get that type of woman to, or he can't bring the most efficient version of that type of woman out?
Some people are just hard-headed, bro. And then some people you just cannot, bro, no matter what you do, no matter what you say, bro, like some people, bro, they just, especially motherfuckers with some bread, dog. Some people just hard, when you start making some bread, some people just hard-headed when they get that bread, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it take, for a lot of them, for a lot of the women that I see getting some bread that's single, it's gonna take them losing a good man for them to realize, hey, I need to shut up when I'm at the crib. I can be rah-rah when I'm out here doing my business and in my career, but when I'm at the crib, my hands need to be broke. My mouth need to be shut. You get what I'm saying? Like, I need to trust his decision. And for most of them, just like for us, it takes us losing a good person to understand that's what I needed.
I think trust, that's the key thing right there. It's trust.
That's it.
Because if he don't trust you, it's going to be a lot of questioning. It's going to be a lot of headbutting. It's going to be a lot of going against the grain if she don't trust you like that. I think that's what it is. No matter how good of a man that he could be in a relationship, no matter how good of a leader he can be, if she doesn't trust him, it's not going to work.
Kenny T, do you believe in the term alpha female in the definition she gave and the person that's chasing a career? I'm concerned with my education. I wear these things as a badge of honor, my elevation, my career, whatever the case may be. Do you believe in the term alpha female, and do you believe that an alpha female being in a relationship with an alpha male could work?
Yeah, I believe there is an alpha female, if that's the definition of being an alpha. You prioritize your career, you about your finances, you know that you can make it independently on your own, regardless if he's here or not. And you stand on you're very vocal in what position you're at. You're very, I don't know what to say, prideful in what you do. So, yeah, I think you could be an alpha female. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, a negative connotation behind it. You know, because you could be a beta female and get walked all over every job you at, too. So, one or the other, to each his own. But to be in a relationship, two alphas can be like, yeah, I think they can.
The only thing I don't like about it, I'm sorry, I can't cut you off.
Damn.
But fuck what you been saying.
I ain't got nothing to say to that.
You know what? Fuck what he been saying.
No, what I'm saying is this.
I ain't got nothing to say to that.
Damn.
That was a good one. That's got me on that one right there, boy. That's got me on that one right now. All right, I got you. I got you.
Damn.
Wow.
Just letting you know the tires on that bus getting filled up pretty bad.
The only thing I don't like on both sides, though, is the fact that you got to come out and say, you got to put alpha on it. And I think that just shows either way. Whether you're a woman on her shit or a man on her shit, but that can look different. You can still be up there, cream of the crop, but not look like the cream of the crop.
I feel my point is that if you are cream of the crop, then what's the point in putting that label on it? I mean, what's the point in not doing it? What difference does it make? I am. It is what it is. Just because you feel uncomfortable with me calling it a certain thing doesn't take away the fact that I am it.
Yeah.
Because some people, I agree with you 100%. I just think some people
But they don't say nothing. If you agree 100%,
no,
you ain't got
because
nothing
people
to say
use it wrong. No, people use it like as
how you interpret it ain't got nothing to do with me.
Yes, that's true. But people will try to abuse it and use it like they are sometimes, and they're not.
That's why I said I'm not.
So that's why I don't. That's why I don't really care for the label.
Wouldn't just call cap on those people is what I'm saying. But if it applies to certain women, which it does,
yeah,
just gonna be honest. Because again, there is a definition. It's like Kenny say, there is a definition for alpha.
Yes.
So we can give it to the men. There are women who fit that definition as well. That's just what it is. And this is what my frustration is. And I don't mean to cut Kenny off too much, but this is my frustration.
Matt will be next.
Right? Because we're gonna go to Matt, we're gonna come back to O, and then we're gonna find a way back around to Kenny. But what I'm saying is that
camera went out.
But like a lot of men like to define the alpha like it's like, okay, man, if the world shut down tomorrow and we had to go gather logs and build houses and protect a family, and the fact is most of you niggas can't protect yourselves, let alone a family. Let's just call a spade here, right? So it's a lot. It's certain women that can protect their household better than most men can. There been plenty of niggas that get caught up in situations and freeze. Nigga done ran up on you and robbed you, took everything out your pockets, all type of shit.
She throwing hands.
And she fighting. And he running. That's just
and
honest.
then she stay with him. Damn!
And stay with him. You know what I'm saying? So again,
for better or for worse.
Right. But that whole, I'm out for this, I'm out for that. If you're going to be alpha, you got to be alpha everywhere. It's not just alpha as far as money. And that's why I think a lot of men tie alpha too. What good is you having money if you can't protect yourself or your family? So again, the alpha word gets thrown around a lot. But Kenny, what you were saying in terms about the likelihood of it being able to work between two alphas? You said you do feel like it can work.
I think it can work. Does it work at a high rate? Probably not. I'm not too sure on the status of that, but I think it can work if both people, like you said, are both open and good communicators. Knowing, with being a leader, you have to be a kind of a follower too. Like you're open to new suggestions.
It's a fact.
Those are great leaders. So, and you actually put in the work to whatever you say you're going to do. You're actually proving the work. You're not just saying, "Hey, do this," and not showing the technique to it. So, with that being said, if you have two alphas, not everybody is great at one thing. Somebody's great at something that you're not great at. And I think that's how it levels out. Like if both of y'all are great at the same thing, I think that's when it bumps heads. Like if both of y'all are great at both of y'all have your own finance management thing, and this is how y'all manage y'all money. Cool. Actually, it probably could work out that way. We buy this house, we put our money towards this house, and then you keep your money where you at, and keep money where I keep my money where I'm at. So I can't even say that way. I think it can work.
But who gonna fold in a situation like that?
I think who should fold should be the wife. But I don't think it should be a fold to where it's so much of a everything I say goes.
No.
I think the man should honestly know that, hey, she's on her shit, and he should understand that, hey, she's on her shit. So if I need an opinion on something, I know she really gonna give me a good standard opinion about it. Not know, like you go with somebody that's a beta and don't know shit about nothing. You can't even go ask her opinion because you know she ain't gonna know shit.
Whatever you say.
Whatever you say, baby. Whatever you say. If it fail, well, you said let's do it. Let's say you want, hey, you might not want to do it that way. Let's look at it this way. Let me give you a new route to try, and let's bump heads with it a little bit. But I don't know. Not everything's a
comprehension
definite.
too, though, Kenny. Because both communicate. We can communicate all we want, but if one side not really listening,
then you're not communicating.
No, you are communicating. You just not comprehending.
We gonna start splitting hairs there. So I'm just going to keep it pushing.
Well, I'm just saying communication can't work without comprehension. That's it.
Right, but
either way,
comprehension is a part of communication. Communication is a transference of messages back and forth. So in order for the transference to happen, both sides have to be open to receiving it. So what you're saying is right. But what I'm saying is we're gonna start splitting hairs, going down a path that's how deep it gets. No, I don't get that deep.
He just changed his voice to say that. That's how deep it gets. And then look you in your eyes when he said that.
That's why I ain't look that way. I look down. Hell no. Do I believe in an alpha female? Yes, but I don't believe in an alpha female in regard to a man. I believe that you can be an alpha of your group. Sure. There are plenty of groups of women, right? And again, we say it all the time. There are leaders of that group, or there is a leader of that group. It's clear cut. They don't have to define it or whatever. All you got to do is sit there and watch them for 15 minutes, and you're going to be able to tell who's the alpha in that group of women. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like you can be an alpha to women, but I don't feel like a woman can be an alpha to a man. Let me rephrase that. To most men, a woman cannot be an alpha to most men, because there are some beta women who are in relationships. I mean, beta men who are in relationships with women who dictate everything. This is what we doing. I don't care what you say. We're gonna buy this house. We're gonna do this. This is how much it costs, and then whatever. Like, I'm gonna go out with my own girls, but you ain't going no goddamn well. You gonna stay here. You gonna do what it is that I say, and if you put up any type of fuss, it's gonna be problems. Is a lot of men in relationships like that? You know what I'm saying? And that type of man is a beta. That's just what it is. His woman is running the relationship. That's just what it is, right? But I don't feel like that's most men. I feel like most men are not going for that. It don't matter how like successful that woman is. It's gonna get to be annoying after a while. Because as a man, like we have an innate ability. Most men, we have an innate ability and an innate urge to be dominant. Now, a lot of us aren't successful in being dominant, but that's another conversation. The intention is there, right? So if we run into a woman who's trying to be dominant while we trying to be dominant, we gonna clash constantly, regardless of how successful.
We gonna clash.
That was a double entendre. Y'all didn't catch that.
I just want to be mature.
That was a double entendre.
I want to be mature.
I see what you were saying, but as a whole, if we clap.
Well, what
I was trying to be mature. Let you ride.
I know.
The beatboxing.
What is going on?
Stop doing this.
Oh, fam.
Oh my God.
I've never written.
I quit. I quit.
Fam. Like I was saying.
Edit that out. Edit that out. No.
Edit that out.
I was finna let you ride.
Hold on.
Big stop. Big stop. Big stop.
Oh,
They're gonna have to see me outside for that. What I'm saying is this.
Wow.
Is that I don't. I forgot what I was saying. But yeah. So in summary, I don't feel like. You know what? I didn't talk myself into feeling like that. There are certain women that can be alphas over men.
Yeah.
They are.
Some.
But I feel like for the most part, and again, we can't. The minority is not the rule. So my stance still rides.
Let's get about it. Hey.
Next topic, man. Next. I don't walk right back into it.
Awkward pause.
and he fixed it. He ain't trying to stop.
I thought about it.
We had the advice column.
Yeah.
We got one more
My stance.
for B-Box, and then we go get to the advice. Last one for B-Box, man. It says my husband has to spend $200K on my engagement ring, or it ain't goddamn happening.
I seen that goofy ass shit.
Get y'all take on this.
You'd be cool with a guy that makes less money, but he's a hard worker, like he's ambitious.
Yeah.
Let's say he just started his own business, but he makes $45,000 a year. Would you date him?
You wouldn't be able to afford my engagement ring. I'm getting an 8-carat cushion cut vintage engagement ring. If you make $45,000 a year, it would take you 4 years.
No, I want y'all to look.
8 years to afford my
how much?
girl, face. She said, huh?
No. That ain't what he's saying.
About $200,000.
Oh, I see.
Girl, you want a $200,000? Are you insane?
My ring has to sparkle from across the street. Like you have to see that shit. It's gonna blind people.
But that's so superficial. That's like so superficial.
But it's about so much more than that. It's about the fact that you can afford that, right? I go to yoga with this girl who has an 8-carat diamond engagement ring.
Yeah.
A weed company and drives an Audi. So it's about more than just it's about the fact that you can afford that.
Okay, well, I'm just thinking like you're gonna miss out on a lot of guys because I'm telling no, but not in a good way. Not in a good way. I'm telling you, like, if my mom asked for that from my dad would have told her to go find a new boyfriend because there's no way in hell he's gonna spend $200,000 on an engagement ring.
And she was not.
Thoughts?
She was not joking.
First off,
she don't get the attention she needs.
Smooth, don't do that because I know where you're going. Don't.
When I first let me say heard the clip, I had my phone down like this. I was a little busy, right?
He said I was a little busy.
So when I heard it, I had to scoot over to the phone, like, let me see who this is talk. And we'll leave it at that.
Okay, there we go.
We'll leave it at that.
Maturity, I'm proud of you.
Yeah, that but golly.
You saying she deserved to say what she said when you seen her? Oh no, you ain't say that.
We gonna go. I said that, but on the complete opposite.
Man,
whatever the opposite end of that. Yeah.
Come on, man.
Bro. First off, bro.
Yeah, that's wild.
Another example of somebody looking at the other side. I go to yoga and this woman, man, do this and she got this ring.
So
and
I
all
deserve that too. So I deserve that too because she got that.
And then on top, this would be the same woman you buy. Let's say she do somehow in a million years get that ring, right? If the dude break up with her, you think she gonna be wanting to get that ring back?
Hell no, she's not giving that ring.
He gonna have to take her to court to get that ring back.
Ain't even about that. If she get that ring, she see another ring bigger. Guess what?
She want that.
Another
she gonna want to upgrade.
She
tied her whole. She ain't even married
from 200.
Look, she ain't even engaged. First off, the woman ain't even engaged, and she tied her whole marriage to a $200,000 ring.
Mm-hmm.
If he can't get that, he not for me at all.
Better be the one she picked.
And old girl said, you're going to miss out on a lot of great men because of that. She said good, because they're not for me. That's what she said.
She going to miss out on every man then. But let me stop saying that. Wow.
98%. 99.
0.999999. Her dude may be dead already, to be honest. We gonna keep it a beam.
Or blind already. It's certain shit, man, that I just.
She said you got to see it from across the street.
He gonna have to be blind if he give her 200.
Fam.
Well.
Fam.
Bro. Oh, my bad. I said that out loud.
This mic on? I thought we paused.
1 2 1 2. Oh yeah, it's on.
Yeah, man. Look, man.
No.
End of the day, man. It's about maturity here, man. Let me attack it from a more educated, intellectual perspective. Because at the end of the day, maturity is what matters in cases like these, right? And she's showing a lack.
Blatant lack.
They gonna slide one of you niggas.
Kenny, dog.
But it's just Kenny Wild for doing that. Kenny Wild for doing it. I ain't gonna do it.
It was spot on too.
Every time I see a clip, I'm gonna think of Kenny. Every time I see a clip now. But yeah, so again, like anybody putting that much stock in the ring, like, and this is not my opinion. Stats show this. Anybody that's putting that much stock in the ring, pay that much for a ring, pay that much for a wedding, the likelihood of that marriage surviving is way less than half. I think it's like what they said, 35% success rate if your marriage is a extraordinary amount, and the wedding ring the same way, because you putting stock in the wrong shit.
Mm-hmm.
She talking about, I'll pass up on great men if they ain't got the ring. Well, yeah, they're great. They just ain't great for me because they can't afford a $200,000 ring.
She don't even like. She basically saying, I don't even gotta like the nigga. Long as he can buy me that ring, I'm cool.
Basically,
what it sounding like.
And she's saying that, again, she tried to use the ring as a microcosm to try to clean it up. But you're not fooling. You can't hustle a hustler. We not letting you use that as no microcosm. Oh, that's not about the ring. It's saying more about that he can afford it and the type of lifestyle that he's gonna be able to afford. No. You're just shallow. Let's lean into it. And that's my problem with a lot of like people in this era, right? They be shallow as shit, but they'll try to dress it up behind, intellectual points and shit. Like, it's nothing intellectual about you demanding a man buy you a $200,000 ring regardless of how great he is.
Something you can't afford for yourself.
Correct. And that's my issue. That's my issue with it. Aside from the fact that you don't look. But stop. We're not gonna do that. But what I'm saying is this, right?
Bro,
at the end of the day, man, it needs to be way more stock put in shit that actually matters.
Women bashing.
Way more stock in shit that actually matters. And the fact is, a ring costing $200,000 is not that significant of a matter, in my opinion.
But how do we know?
How do we know?
How do we know?
That's true.
How do we know?
Because I ain't never had a 200. You're right. I see the vision. And that right there has been Quick Hits, brought to you by Beatbox, man. Salute to Beatbox one more time.
Goddamn me.
All right, and on that note, man, we're going to get into Advice Kalu.
Okay, all right. The messed up shit they got for us today.
Oh, it's some bullshit, but we're going to lean into it.
Nah, they come in with that heat today. I got faith in y'all.
We're going to see. First one is from Quinlan. Patreon, man.
First one, I know she got it. He got it. He or she. Them.
This should be good. You say, what's up, Krew? Been listening since episode 40 and love the content. I got put on by a girl I used to talk to. More on that in another question. He said, I got some things I want y'all to unpack, but I'm just going to start with number one right now.
All right.
So I was dating this girl back in 2018, and I had my boys who I used to complain about her to. She was cool, but wasn't for me, and did shit that I didn't appreciate. Hitting, yelling in front of company, shit like that. Fast forward a couple months, I graduated from college, got some bread, $65K a year, and broke up with her. Less than a month later, my boy, the nigga I talk to every day to this point, and Def got my back and been having my back since day one, so I won't take too much slander, started dating her and ghosted me. Fast forward another 3 months.
Damn, that pussy got power. That little pussy got some power. That thing got some power.
Damn.
Wow.
Fast forward another 3 months. This nigga hit me up talking about he just ghosted her for the same shit I used to tell him. Just trying to see how y'all would unpack that after that 3 months and what that conversation would have been like with y'all. I definitely clowned him for a good year over the situation, and he took it like a champ. Stay blessed, fellas.
I wouldn't have gave a damn if he took it like a champ or not. He's a snake. We'd have never spoke again. Yeah, man. We'd have never spoke again.
You didn't even hit me up.
You know what I'm saying? You got to look at this situation, bro. Y'all was Ace Boone Coons, right? You was dating this woman first. You telling him all the problems she giving you. Bam. Y'all break up. This nigga slicks. So that tells me
he was telling her more than that.
Exactly.
He said, "Hey,
he was with
but
us
she might hit on me, but goddamn, that snatch be snatching me back."
That's a fact.
Goddamn head game on 24,000.
Exactly. So what he do is he like, oh yeah, I can handle a little beating. Okay.
Because I'm trying to get the beat. So we gonna be beating each other.
I can handle a little beating. I ain't worried about a little domestic violence.
He just wasn't man enough for you, girl.
That's real.
But I'm here.
He go over there.
Don't sound that bad.
I bet any type of money he was down in your name, bro. Because for him to ghost you, he was down in your name over there. You know what I'm saying? Then, bam, the chick gave him a black eye, bust his lip, you know what I'm saying? Did all that to him, right? He said, hey, it's rapping, but golly, I gotta get going. Now he called you back after 3 months.
No.
After 3 months, bro. And tell you, hey, yeah, man, everything you said was the truth.
Everything.
Basically what he said. Everything you said was the truth. I just had to go see for myself.
Not just the beat.
The throat was
Everything was there.
I never spoke to that boy. Never. Because you a snake, bro. You a snake. You gonna do it again.
He was with her for some years too, right?
You know what I'm saying?
So he got with her in 2018. So, yeah.
Something about after he graduated college.
Yeah, man.
bread,
He a
dipped on
snake. He, man.
Yeah, you got to
He
drop
a
that.
snake, bro. You don't need to be talking to that dude. You don't need to be, you know what I'm saying, around that dude. None of that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Them type of people will kill you, my boy.
That nigga ghosted you.
The closest people that you love will kill you, bro. That's crazy.
That is insane.
He ghosted you over your old
nigga, nigga you talk to every day.
Bro.
Got with your old work and went ghost.
When you hit him up,
Thought he had the information to change her.
How's Sheree doing? She do that thing to you? Say she was doing every day. Oh, Sheree still doing that thing to you?
Some niggas move like that though,
bro. I'd have never spoke to that boy. That boy hit me up. I'd have said, boy, what the fuck you want? I'd have hit him just like just so he knew.
I mean, I would have answered the phone. I would have said, okay, cool. We would have spoke. And I said, we ain't good. I just wanted to give you my stance on how I felt. And it is what it is. We ain't good.
We ain't never good. Hey, I'm wishing downfalls on your life. Go ahead. And we'd have never spoke again.
I mean,
would y'all swing on him?
No.
Nah, I wouldn't swing on him.
Oh,
girl did enough of that. She blacked his eye already.
You're more than black than I.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, nah, I'm cool.
No.
Cool. But we never spoke again. That's the only wrong thing you did was speak to him. And I understand you clowning him and all that, but he looking at it like, oh man, he's still gonna be my friend and shit. Man, fuck.
All I need to know is what's her name.
What's her Instagram?
You trying to get beat on too?
Oh, no, hey. I just want to know what, just so I can stay away.
You say depends on how you define beat. Depends on how you define me.
I just want to stay away just in case I run into her in the wild. I know how to get away. Escape.
How we know?
Crazy. How do we know? She gonna do that to me? How do we know?
He say beating. He ain't say she was punching him or nothing like that. She just said beating. She
said a little yelling.
Beating it down.
Yeah.
Had him running up the wall.
How do we know?
Had the leg shaking.
All right, man. I think we done wrapped that.
What's the other question?
No, that was it.
That was it. Oh, okay.
He had a few questions.
He said he got more shit coming down the
Yeah,
Okay.
All right, we're gonna keep this thing moving, man. This next one is by Fran E. Patreon. Shout out to Fran E. All right, she says, hold on, let me get to the top of this thing. Hey guys, it's been.
Let me get to the top of this.
All right, she said, hey guys, it's been a minute. Wanted to give an update and say I'm finally here in Dallas, and I took the route of staying on medical leave and building my business. Glad I did, because since I've been here, I've been able to double my income in one of my businesses, and I believe that has everything to do with stepping out on faith. So thank you for your input. Can we try to tell you, girl?
God damn it. Get your goddamn freaking. Matter of fact, you owe me a percentage. I need 5%.
So just because you gave an idea.
You got that right. I said she gave an idea. We double her business. I need half. I need half for a whole year.
Sorry, Krew at the bottom. Solid at the bottom.
Damn.
You see how they come back? You see how they came back?
Hey, and I said that I kept it consistent.
Because of my idea, huh?
We gave
No,
the
you said
idea.
5. You said 5%. No, you need
No,
50.
no. If she gave the idea and it doubled your business, she gets half. We double her business, baby girl.
I need my bread.
That's
hilarious.
Dope. That's dope.
Where's my money?
But yeah, man, salute to France. He says, what I really came here to say and talk about is this first topic you all were talking about on episode 111 regarding child support. Many of you were saying you felt $500 was sufficient enough to take care of a child with their basic needs, but I would like to provide you with some numbers from my personal experience as context to what it's really like for a single mom. I filed for child support only after I gave my son's father 2 years when he was first born to come to an agreement with me, and he couldn't hold up his end of the bargain.
Too much.
Fair.
So
Too
now,
much time. That ain't fair. Too much time.
No, but
3
it's
months.
more than fair.
What was the agreement?
Yeah, but go
Here we go.
How do we know?
How do we
How do we know the agreement was fair and agreement?
How do we know? So now, per the courts, he pays $612 a month in child support. Sometimes it gets deposited, sometimes it doesn't. My son is 11, about to be 12. Before we moved here, I had him in aftercare, where they would pick him up from school and bring him to their facility and keep him there until 6:30. Because I obviously had to work. That alone cost $624 a month. This has been recently, but grocery expenses has skyrocketed because he's a growing boy and eats up a whole damn house. So we spend about $300 to $400 a month on food. Not to mention school expenses, aka uniform, school activities, etc., which totaled about $300 last year. Just this month, I had to buy him all new clothes for the school year plus supplies, and that totaled about $500. Nothing special. I took his behind to Target and H&M, where the clothes are reasonable, and got him one pair of shoes that cost $150. Mind you, let me add that he was a size 6 in boys' shoes just in April, and it's now August, and he's a size 8.5 in men's. So he's growing very quickly, which means I'll be having to buy him new clothes and shoes more frequently because of his growth spurt. We don't live, quote unquote, lavish. My rent is only $2,300, which is standard nowadays for a 2-bedroom, and utilities is about $300, give or take. So my question is, after hearing all of that from a single mom as the sole provider of this house, his dad calls maybe once a year, and sometimes we get all the child support money if we are lucky. Do you guys think that $500 to $600 a month is still enough? My thoughts are, it's not always that the mom is being quote unquote irresponsible, but rather that it really does take more than that much to take care of a child. Appreciate your thoughts. Keep going strong.
That is true. What you said is true. You got your son and all these activities. You doing what you supposed to do. Goddamn me. But in my opinion, you and that man's situation shouldn't affect the child and how you want it to live. Because obviously you the more responsible. You know what I'm saying? I understand that $500 ain't a lot. I understand $500 ain't a lot of money.
$612.
$612? Yep. $612 ain't a lot of money for what you got going on. You get what I'm saying? Where she living?
Dallas.
Especially living in Dallas right now. God damn. But hey, you got to push through that shit, man. That's just real, fool.
That nigga said all that just to say. But you gotta push through that shit.
Yeah, push through that shit, bro.
I understand it's rough, man. We'll figure it out.
Advice is figure it out.
Cause I'm looking at it like, bro, like you chose that kid. You know what I'm saying? That kid didn't choose you. He never did, and if it wasn't for you, he wouldn't be here. You get what I'm saying? So the way you got to also factor in the way you want to live, because I know everything around there not $2,300. I know that.
For 2-bedroom, but continue.
Yeah. I know everything around there not $2,300. Trust me, I know people that stay out there that live in the hood. So you could dumb down your life.
Wait.
I know some people around there not paying that.
You want to put this young brother with no father figure in the hood.
Bro, I'm from the hood. Look at my life.
Oh, man.
I'm not lying.
Rails, man.
I'm not lying.
It's going off the rails.
Look at my life.
It's going off the rails.
I'm from deep in them trenches.
Smooth. Man.
I'm from deep East Port Arthur, Texas. The bricks, the squares. Y'all, man, niggas know where I'm from.
Matt, are we doing this though?
Shameless plug.
I'm just keeping it a beam.
Are we doing this, fam?
Yeah, hey man, I'm keeping it a beam with this woman. Y'all gonna lie to her? Y'all gonna keep it a beam?
If it's 10 kids,
she got one child. She just said she got one boy.
No, I didn't say how many she had. I'm saying if it's 10 kids in this situation and they all go back to the hood, you saying 9 of them gonna come out?
Everybody not in the hood ain't. You know what I'm saying? Bullshit people and all that. It's circumstances, bro.
This kid has no father figure.
You can be in the hood and teaching your kids quality.
No.
This kid
quality
has no
life shit.
This kid has no father, no male figure in his life.
Okay. How do we know? How do we know? How do we know?
I'm not putting them in the hood.
She just said that as 500 ain't enough. She say the 500 ain't enough for all. Well, 612 ain't enough
612
for everything that she does for the child.
And she say the dad only reaches out once a year.
That's true.
Talk to the kid,
which ain't shit. Like the partner you chose, that's who you chose.
Wait. And real quick context, he says sometimes that 612 don't come. But continue.
That's the fucked up part. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, in the beginning, you shouldn't have been lenient for 2-3 years, however long you was lenient for. 2 months, nigga, child support. You know what I'm saying? Now, you got a certain standard about yourself. I'm so happy you ain't go get on Section 8 like most people would. You know what I'm saying? You made something out yourself. You obviously you working your ass off to keep that $2,300 apartment, all the utilities, feeding this boy, the clothes and all that. I applaud you for doing that. You know what I'm saying? But situations is hard out here. Situations is hard. Your situation is hard out here. So it is what it is. It is what it is. You got to do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Because your kid wasn't a part of what y'all had going on. He's just a product of what happened. And you knew the situation with this other nigga. You know what I'm saying? Even if he didn't show you signs, he showed you something that nigga wasn't going to be no father. He wasn't father ready. You know what I'm saying? So your situation, tough that shit out. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully in the midst of that, you raise a great man. Hopefully. You get what I'm saying? But in my opinion, you doing what you got to do. You just got to keep doing that. Don't let nobody say that you shouldn't be doing that.
Question is, she asked, do you still feel like $500 a month is sufficient enough to raise a kid?
Not the way she living. Not the way she want her child to live, because that's a standard for your child, which should be the standard for him too. But that nigga deadbeat. She said the money sometimes don't even come. She know that nigga deadbeat. So everything in a sense, she got to be looking at it. If my son want to do it, I got to finance that. Because that child support money ain't dependable. He ain't nobody that go to work steadily and, you know what I'm saying, paying that child support, even if he don't want to be there. So everything that you want to do for your son and all that type of stuff, all the shit that your son need and all this type of shit there, you gonna have to do it for the rest of his life. Well, until he start making his own decisions out here and being a man out here. You know what I'm saying? That's just the reality of her situation, bro. I'm not saying it's fair. I never say that shit fair. You shouldn't be doing it alone with a motherfucker you had a baby with. But your situation is your situation. And in my opinion, you doing the best that you can do with your situation. You know what I'm saying? And just keep doing that and elevate. Try to elevate in the midst of all that.
Kenny T, $612 a month. Considering all those expenses, do you feel like that's a sufficient amount, or do you feel like she's mismanaging?
I think it's definitely not enough. Cause she just explained what she has to go through to keep her son together. Obviously, she doesn't have another man in the household anyway, so she has to work all the time. And her being at work, she can't pick up her child, and her child's too young to be staying at home by himself. So no, it's not enough. And I think she was referring back to when we were saying, $500, he want a pair of shoes. You know, we was trying to finesse the mom was trying to finesse him. That's what, you know what I'm saying? It was trying to say mom trying to finesse for the money, and she's just saying, hey, no, she might really need the shoes. And with her situation, obviously $612 isn't enough a month for a $2,300 apartment. And no, I don't recommend you going back to the hood. Get a $1,200 apartment, 2-bedroom apartment. It's a downgrade situation to make a terrible situation. But no, $612. But I mean, also I don't agree with a woman getting $20,000 a month for child support.
Mm-hmm.
Even if the dad is living a millionaire lifestyle.
Even if he's living a millionaire lifestyle, I don't agree with that. So I mean, it's certain ups and downs to that whole situation. But you just, like Matt said, you decided to have that kid before you was married. I'm not sure. Well, maybe you were married. I don't know. But you decided to have that kid, and since you decided to have a kid, you knew what come with it. Especially at age go on, they grow, groceries, shoes, clothes. That's what come with it. And you chose that man. So, you know, like Matt said, it's a hard situation. It's a situation, but I don't think $612 is enough at this day and age for him now at 11, 12 years old. Now, if he was a 1-year-old, 2-year-old, I think $612 would have been enough.
No, that still wouldn't have been enough.
Go ahead, lean into why you feel like that is.
Go ahead, Kenny.
I think it probably would have been enough. Because you ain't got to buy all those damn clothes. Well, you got to buy diapers.
Got to buy diapers.
Damn, see?
Daycare.
That's why I ain't got no
Daycare, because they not watching themselves, and she got to work, and she live a certain lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so in my opinion, if he was a baby in these times, she need a little bit more money.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because the cheapest daycare probably in her area over there where she living at that's reasonable, that's probably what, if we gonna go cheapest, $190 a week.
Yes, yeah, about $200 a week.
You know what I'm saying? And that's just the daycare. You know what I'm saying? The kid ain't at home with you eating. You still got to buy clothes, shoes, diapers. And if it's a baby, you got to buy that formula because they don't help us. Oh, God, they don't help us on that bullshit. It's like moving cocaine. But yeah, man. She in it, man. She in a hell of a position.
Well,
man.
I mean, it still might be enough. If I'm paying $612 a month, that means on her side, she has to put her $612 a month towards it too.
That's true. That is true.
Right?
We can't look at it from one side.
Mm-hmm.
So that's $1,200 if we're gonna keep it a bean.
Wait. Let me run these costs back. She said that. What's that? School, bring them to the facility. Okay, daycare, $624 a month.
Mm-hmm.
Groceries, $300 to $400 a month. Uniforms, $300 a month.
Mm-hmm.
Clothes, $500 a month.
Okay.
So
you paying $500 a month. You paying $500 a month in clothes for your kid?
It should be every month.
No,
and that's what I was about to get.
That's outrageous.
You shouldn't be.
Yeah. She didn't say that's a month thing. She said just this month because school's starting back. She had to pay that.
Oh, okay.
So that's a one-off.
I feel that.
But in terms of what Kenny's saying, if you add all that shit up, it makes sense. His 600 plus your 600 should be
close to enough. I mean,
yeah.
I don't.
Honestly, right now that's $1,800 because of the month starting school with the clothes.
Yeah, because of the circumstances.
But if you take that off,
right?
If you take
off $500 of that,
that's $1,340.
That's $650 a piece. Dad paying $612. So that's about it's about even.
Yeah,
so like I say, she doing what she got to do with her side.
Depending on, because a lot of those costs too fluctuate depending on how old the kid is. So if that woman is making enough, then whatever, that $600 gonna be extra. Plain and simple. Now, if somebody's struggling, then yeah, I think a little more money needs to be sent to that end.
Then on top of that, he's 10. So right now he's gonna get a few growth spurts
in a year.
And real quick though, because they try to throw in rent, bedroom, utilities. If y'all have joint custody, which they don't, she has majority custody. Right. So damn, in that case, I can't even use that. Because I was gonna say, if the dad gotta pay rent too when the kid come with me. But if the kids, his daddy only talking to him one time a year. So yeah, so in her sense, now she right. Because if she gotta pay a $2,300 rent and $300 in utility, that's the extra $2,600. And I'm having a kid full time. So your money that you kicking in should offset that. But then again, going back to what Smooth said again, it's about choices. So, which is kind of what I wanted to get into. I think that we that we misunderstand how judges award this money out. Judges don't award the money out according to the lifestyle that you want to live. Mm-hmm. They award the money out to a necessity, right? And the fact is that you don't have to stay in a place that costs $2,300, just like what Smooth was saying. Mm-hmm. You don't have to spend $600 on daycare. You don't have to spend $400, $400 a month on food. After school activities, $300. You don't have to spend that. $500 for clothes and shoes. You don't have to spend that. You can go to Ross. You can go to the dollar store. You can go get shirts that's real cheap. Go to Foot Locker, three for 20s and shit like that.
Wait. That's know what we say, B. When a kid go to school,
no. But
they roast them.
I hear you,
and y'all right. But again, necessity compared to
because what you can do.
We bring this up though.
But it's what you can do.
Imagine your son going to school with a Dollar General and some Shacks on his feet.
That's my child, though.
You know what I'm saying?
If that's all that you can afford, what you gonna do?
Exactly.
You're not gonna go in the red trying to get him some name brand shit.
Which is the thing. Again, like I said, the judges award that based on necessity. Now you're right in terms of
the mental
what's
health
going
of
to
your
happen.
child might be a little bit more for some damn shit.
But the judge not factoring in.
Oh no, the judge ain't factoring in.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
So again, and that's all I'm speaking to.
Mm-hmm.
Is the 600 enough? Yes, it is, because when we was in school, there were kids that had that on. And sure, they was getting clowned or whatever, but there were certain kids that had that on and they was just going about that. They wasn't necessarily getting clowned. They was nobodies in school and they was real low key and quiet and in a corner and shit like that. But they was look, man, that's not what I'm saying. That
they took their book bag every time they walked in.
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is this: is that it's possible to make that 612 work, and that's how the judge awards it out. It's according to necessity. You wanting to buy your kids Jordans is not a necessity.
Right.
You wanting to buy your kids LeBrons is not a necessity. You can go take your kid to Payless, like a lot of kids do, and get them.
Man, take them to Active Footwear or something.
But look though, going to my point though,
you get some Nikes from Active Footwear, shit like that.
Your kid don't have to be Nikes. That's what I'm saying.
Rack room shoes. You can get Adidas, Reeboks.
Nikes are not necessity.
That's what I'm saying.
Go to the Nike clearance store and get them for $20.
But let's be realistic here.
Now, realistic. There's going to be repercussions for you wearing that cheap shit.
But that ain't what we discussing. But see, that ain't what we discussing. We discussing necessity.
Okay, but let's give her a realistic, honest opinion. Let's give her a realistic opinion. Don't give her the necessity to judge according to the courts, because the courts ain't going to be fair regardless of what it is.
My opinion,
according to realistic standards, in your own opinion, realistically.
If you doing decent for yourself, $612 to me is
every
enough.
month, I think would be because at one time
that's $612 every single month.
But look, wait, because I already said that she was right because factoring in rent.
Yeah,
that's a drastic extra amount of money that you spending that he's not adding in on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it should be higher based on that alone. Okay. But if we had to take rent away from it, I feel like the 612 would be sufficient.
I'm not gonna count rent. Because rent is the way you want to live. If me and my wife got a divorce today, I'm not going to live in the hood. I am going to pay that luxury tax.
You're not going to the hood?
No. I got a standard. I can afford these things. I ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying?
Well, she could afford these things. When she was by herself.
I hear her, and like I said, that's cool. But me, I'm not gonna be complaining about all that shit. I'm not gonna be even miraculously if I got my son and I was getting child support and all that. I wouldn't even care about that because my lifestyle is the way I'm gonna live it. So I'm gonna go get this nice apartment, or not. My odds is I probably go get me a nice ass townhome, so I ain't gotta cut no grass and I'm separated from people. But I go get me a nice ass townhome, $2,800 or some shit, or $2,800 and have a room for my kid and not complain about nothing. Because that's my standard of living. And when I get my kid shit, it will be upscale Nikes like he wear now, Jordans, Yeezys, fucking all that shit there. You know what I'm saying?
But Smooth, and this is the only reason that I got to disagree with you. Let's say that the rent wasn't $2,300. Let's say it was $1,000. That's still more money than he's paying. That's extra money that's coming out of my pocket that he ain't contributing to.
That's true.
That's
But
my only thing.
Child support is child support. It's not your living support.
No. But the kid lives with me 100% of the time.
I understand that.
So again, if we got joint custody,
the judge points it out,
and that's wrong. Is what I'm saying. It is because no, it is, and this is why. If we got joint custody, you got a point. Because I got to pay my own rent when my kid come with me. But if you got the kid 95% of the time, and I'm not helping out with none of that rent, that's wrong.
And I hear you. But even if you do got split, even if you do got joint custody, even if you do, the kid, whoever the kid lives with predominantly, lives with them more.
Cool.
You get what I'm saying? So what you saying? When the kid come with you for the summer, you should stop paying child support? It don't work like that.
True.
It don't work like that.
True. But what I'm saying is, again, you talking about levels of contribution. I'm talking about a motherfucker that ain't contributing nothing to the living expenses at all. Oh, that's crazy to me.
Choose the right.
You saying like no child support?
No. He's paying child support, but according to these expenses, just like Kenny said, yeah, he paying $612. Your $612 on the back end should complement that, and he's right. But in terms of these expenses that she giving, her $612 would be even if the dad had joint custody. And again, just like Smooth said, you choosing to stay at $2,300 rent, but the dad, he over there paying $14. You want to live more, don't factor in with me. But that's in a joint custody situation. But if the kid ain't ever coming to stay with me ever, I need to be paying some of that rent.
So you saying, so this is basically what you're saying. All that you just saying. So it's the dude, most likely the dude gonna be on child support. If I'm paying that $1,400, right? And she need more money, I need to just give her more money.
That is not what I'm saying. Okay, you are not listening.
This is what he's saying. He's saying if say you and B had a kid. I just toned it out a little bit. But say you had a kid, right? And you got joint custody, right? And I'm staying in an apartment complex with 2-bedroom that's $1,400. And she's staying in an apartment complex that's 2-bedroom but it's paying $2,300. He shouldn't have to be paying more to contribute to that.
Correct.
Because he found a spot that's $1,400 and she's staying at something that's $2,300.
Correct.
Now, if he's paying something that's $1,400, but she has a full custody the whole time, he should be giving her the money.
No, I don't believe that. No.
How?
Because you can come stay in this $1,400 apartment.
Yeah, but again, you don't have no custody, and you not fighting for custody.
Okay, I mean, let's just say this brother, whoever this dude is, he's paying that. He don't have full custody. You know what I'm saying? Well, he don't have joint custody. He got weekends and summertime. Or whatever.
He ain't got weekends or summertime. But continue. She said she hears from the dad once a year.
You're saying if there's a place, okay. You're saying that if there's a cheaper place for $1,400 a month, that's where she should be staying.
If it's hurting her, yes. If it's hurting her financially,
is hurting her.
If the way she wants to live, not the kid expenses, but the way she wants to live is affecting all the other finances, yeah, you need to dumb down how you live.
My thing is this, right? The only way that the man wouldn't be liable to help out in that rent is if she was living somewhere for free. Like I told you, she don't have to pay $23. Let's say she paying $600 a month. She done went to the hoodest of the hoods and the lowest of the low. I'm paying $600 a month in rent. I need to be contributing to that.
You need to be contributing to her rent?
Yes, because so the kid
with Pee Wee coming through beating her down with his draw over there, you need to be contributing to rent?
Yes, because the kid is never coming to stay with me.
So Pee Wee can be smoking on the game.
Fam.
What's up, homie?
That ain't Pee Wee's kid.
Fam.
What's up, homie?
But again, my kid lives there.
I understand.
So I need to pay a portion of what my kid's expenses.
I'm not paying nobody rent.
He paying for the bills. He paying for the bills.
He not paying for the bills.
The bill is.
They both paying for the bills.
Because the fact of the matter is, she could be staying in a 1-bedroom instead of a 2-bedroom.
No, we're not paying nobody bills, bro.
That's crazy.
I'm not paying nobody bills. I'm paying my kid expenses, and I'm out the door.
That is a kid expense.
Your kid lives there. Your kid uses water there. Your kid is a part of that rent money.
Your kid has a bedroom.
I pay child support. This is what the judge told me I need to pay. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if you don't want to let me see my kid, or the dude, the
no,
dead
he don't want to see the kid.
Hey, The judge said, "I pay this."
I get that. I get you. You gonna pay whatever the judge pay.
Hey, and it's
if
fucked
she wants,
up.
and if she wants to live in a $3,500 apartment,
the
that's
game
her
is
choice.
fucked up.
Okay, yeah.
But the way you want to live is not. Hey, that ain't got nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? Even if you go get you a place that's $3,800, you know, if you start slipping on some things, you get mad at me because the way you live. Give up that fucking place.
Okay, I see where Matt comes from.
You know what I'm saying? Give up that place because obviously you can't afford it. That's all I'm saying. Because if you double it, let's just say she had $2,300. Let's just say she scaled it down $600. That's not gonna put you in the hood. That's not gonna put you in the hood, bro. You know, from $2,300 in Dallas.
Yes.
To 17?
To 17, 1,800. You ain't gonna be in the hood, bro.
You find. Tell me where you find a 2-bedroom place in Dallas for $1,700.
She ain't gotta, bro.
She gotta have a 2-bedroom.
Okay, look. She ain't even gotta live in Dallas. She can live in the outskirts.
That's where a job
Man,
is.
she can drive. She got a car.
Wait.
If I'm gonna come off of, if it's gonna save me, like if I'm coming from 2,300 to 1,700, and I move on the outskirts somewhere, you know what I'm saying, like Humble is to Houston, you know what I'm saying. That's 30 minutes. Well, to the middle of downtown, that's 20 minutes.
With
you
traffic.
get what I'm saying?
With traffic.
That's with traffic. That's 20, 25 minutes, give or take. That's not hurting me.
Yeah,
That's not hurting me if I have to dumb down my life to afford everything I want to afford for my kid because this deadbeat don't want to do nothing. That's not hurting me.
My point is this. You could dumb down your life as much as you want to. So essentially, you're saying that she needs to be on Section 8, essentially.
No.
Wait. Listen to me. No. This is what I'm saying. Because, again, he's paying $612 a month. How much does the average daycare cost?
Say $800 a month.
I don't know.
He's 10 years old though. Man, boy could be at the crib by himself.
If the police find that 10-year-old at the crib by himself, CPS will come take that kid.
Hey, don't open that damn door. I'll be home in 2 hours like my mama used to do us.
No, man.
We all come from that.
We do it. It was
you
wrong.
Open that damn door, I'm going, boy.
And it was wrong.
Man, stop. Hey,
if the CPS find out that
look how
one
we
kid,
living now.
if the CPS find out that a 10-year-old kid is in there dolo, they gonna take the kid.
That's because they soft.
That's
soft. The world too soft, bro.
Get your point across. I want to hear what you
The world too soft, bro.
The Section 8.
But again, and this is why I say that, because again, if we just factor in, fuck all the rest of the expenses. Daycare alone typically is about $1,000, right? So if he's paying $612, then that means that he's contributing $500 to daycare, which is a necessity. Unless you want her living on Section 8 to where she's not working and then she's taking care of the kid. But if you want her to work and you don't want her to be on Section 8, then she has to pay daycare. So the average daycare is about $1,000. He's paying $612. So $500 of that goes to daycare. So y'all are saying that $112 should be enough to cover rent wherever she is.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. But I ain't gonna say the name. I'm not gonna say the name. I'm gonna tell you as soon as this camera stops, right? But I know for a fact, if you own Section 8, your daycare price is cut drastically.
Could you be on NCI?
Drastically.
So you're making my point for me. That's what I'm saying.
And
so
I'm talking,
if she's not
the
on
person
Section 8,
I know was at the same daycare me and my wife was paying $260 for a week.
And you're right. You're right. I'm not denouncing that. What I'm saying is, it's either what you're saying is, it's either she needs to be on Section 8, or as far as if she's not on Section 8, $612 is not enough to cover the expenses.
It's not. But if I'm her, bro, like I understand.
Would you go on Section 8?
No, but I'm looking at the table like I understand what's going on, like financially, all I need to make sure I'm good and my son good and we got a comfortable life.
Right.
So I'm looking at it like, where can I move to pay this amount of rent that I can pay right now? You know what I'm saying? It may not be $2,300 because I'm also looking at, I got to make sure I got money for my son. He's 10 years old. He's going to be growing a lot. He like playing sports and all this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Bam. I would be like, all right, my rent got to be $1,700, $1,800. It got to be that.
But wait. Stop right there. So what you're saying, what I'm saying is, is considering the scenario I just gave. So you're saying no to Section 8, right?
No,
That's what
hell
you
no.
said. Okay,
She should
so
go on Section 8.
Okay, so then that means
no.
that she's paying for daycare. That means that she's paying for rent. So again, the average
She
daycare is
ain't
about
gotta be
$1,000.
paying
Wait. Let me finish. Because if you're not on Section 8, you do have to be paying daycare if you're not working. I mean, if you choose to work,
you do not have to be paying no daycare, bro.
Who is watching kids for free?
That kid can go to the house, bro.
That is illegal, bro.
No, that is not, bro. I come from a different era.
Next
bro.
subject, man. I come from a different era. It's certain shit that, the logic is out of here. So again, there's no point in just continuing this.
To Terrell Elementary in
We
the
understand.
first grade from 25th Street. Y'all know how far that is?
And we understand that, man. We're not saying that it's not possible, but does that make it right? I was speeding down the goddamn interstate when the speed limit was 55. I'm going 75. That don't make it right.
But we ain't gonna act like that's not reality though, bro. Reality is most people can't afford daycare. We just gonna keep it a beam, bro. Niggas ain't living like us, bro. Niggas ain't most niggas that
I can't afford daycare right now.
Man, stop with that shit. Stop with that shit. You can afford to buy the building around it, but most niggas can't afford to look at the door of a daycare. So they got their kid going to the crib. Hey, don't answer that door, bro. I be home in 2 hours when I get off work. You know, that's just the reality of this shit, bro. And I know a lot of people that's listening to us living like that, bro, because they just ain't got the funds. It's just reality of this shit.
Thing is this, bro. I'm not denouncing nothing you're saying. I'm saying yes, that does.
But
happen.
I live in reality, bro.
That is very prevalent.
She don't have to be paying for daycare. She can have a talk with her kid.
That is wrong.
Hey, bro. And then her kid play sports. So I wonder what job you got. What type of job you got?
I ain't even talking about those expenses. What I'm saying is that's wrong.
I understand.
Your kid should at 10 years old should not be at the house by themselves.
I understand.
So wait. So her question is it right that he's paying $612 a month? No, it's not.
That's what the judge appoint. And then on top of that, the judge also goes off of what he makes. So if he a person that was making goddamn 30,000, it would have been cheaper than that.
My
it
question
would have
is,
been cheaper than that.
My question is, what is the right? Is there ever a right amount?
I would say yes. Again, if we going based on necessities, and which is why I presented the question the way I presented it. If y'all are saying no to Section 8, then that means that again he's paying $612. Let's keep that $612 in mind. Daycare $1,000. We're gonna pay $500 a piece on that. That removes $500 from that $612. That leaves me $112. Where can she live that $112 is a legitimate contribution from that man? If y'all answer me that, then I'll concede y'all right.
Don't have to be in daycare. That's what I'm telling you.
That is the wrong answer. Continue.
Only problem I would have with that,
we never seen a daycare in our life.
If the $612 is coming out of his check every month was more than 75% of his check, then where was he gonna be able to stay?
I was about to get to that too. So if he has to give more,
that's all I'm saying.
What does he do on his end?
Exactly.
He need to be on.
How do I
too.
live?
He need to be on Section 8.
No, what men you know on Section 8?
He need to be on Section 8.
What men do you know that's on Section 8? They'll let you go homeless before they let you go on Section 8.
Also,
you got to be handicapped, disabled for a man to be on Section 8. That's just real.
Then he need to be homeless.
Yeah, I mean, it's not enough.
It's not about you. It's about your kid. You said that before on here, didn't you?
I did say that.
Okay, then it ain't about you. It's about your kid. So as long as my kid is good, you need to be homeless.
But hey, they got people out here not getting nothing in child support.
But if you,
it's not enough. But I mean.
That's all she asking. That's all she asking. Is it enough?
For her situation,
depends on how much she makes.
No. But
it's all relative to how much the woman makes. Because if she's struggling check to check,
life, bro.
If she's struggling check to check, then that's one story. But let's say she making 90,000 or whatever, then that 600. That should go straight to the kid. There's nothing that you need to touch with that as far as your bills go. That would go straight to the kid. Now, if you at 45, 50, then that's more understandable. So I think it just is relative to how much what she makes.
It goes off her life too.
Is it enough?
And obviously, she been living like that, so it ain't really her. I mean, she cringes when she gotta pay it, but it ain't
if
really
she make 90,000, if she make 90,000, this guy make 20,000, that she should front the whole bill regardless.
No, I'm not saying that. He should still do his part.
90,
he should still pay his
based on what she makes.
Whatever the judge tell him to pay, you need to pay that.
I mean,
you need to pay that.
I'm just going off the numbers because we don't know what she's making.
I don't know if it's a fair situation, regardless of how you put it.
It's never going to be fair.
How we know? It's hard game.
How we know?
Yeah, it's never.
It's a hard game to play. Honestly.
It's never going to be fair though.
Because if the man ain't making shit, he either go to work and give his whole check, but then he can't afford a place to stay, which then later on deals with his hygiene, which then later on he'll probably get fired from his job because he can't keep his hygiene up because he ain't got no place to shower at. On the other end, this woman's trying to keep her child in a safe zone, do the right things, the legal things of doing it without leaving the child at home and risk the chance of the child getting picked up by CPS and having no mother or no biological father.
Yeah, man.
Or putting him in the hood where he could get in trouble and end up in the system.
It's tough decisions that we make as parents.
It's wild. But
day,
she said it's $612 for her situation. No, $612 ain't enough.
Hey, and for her situation, it ain't. You know what I'm saying? And she know what type of dude she got. So I would, if I'm in your position, I myself would make adjustments knowing I got a nigga that ain't gonna do shit ever. You know this. You get what I'm saying? So it's on you to make some tough decisions, and that's just what it is, bro. And I don't agree with that shit. I really don't. I really don't feel like you need to be raising this kid by yourself. But you know the person you got. You know your partner that you got ain't gonna be shit. He ain't gonna never be able to give him no game. And eventually, when your son get old enough to start understanding men shit, the shit you can't teach him, he gonna look at his dad stupid. He gonna look at his dad sideways because he watching his mother struggle. You know what I'm saying? I just hope you in a mental space to understand. I know this shit is hard for me, but my son is watching me. I hope you're like that.
Just don't leave that kid alone by herself.
But she didn't say she was struggling, did she?
Nah, she didn't say she was. She was just saying this is what I pay. You know what I'm saying? So she's not saying she's struggling. I don't agree with the 612 or what she does and how she live and how she got her son living. I don't agree with that. But the situation is the situation.
Look at man, prayers to all parties involved. We're gonna keep this thing pushing, man. Next one is from Ramal, Patreon.
Damn.
All right, man. He says, "What's good, crew?" And I have trouble approaching and initiating with women. I'm 27 years old and I have a hard time opening up to new people. What should I do?
That was it.
That's the question, man.
What did he say? He got a hard time opening up to people.
Practice. Nah, he said.
This is a simple ass question.
Nah, he said he got trouble approaching and initiating with women. He's 27 and he also has a hard time opening up to new people. How should he move? What should he do?
You need some practice, dog. You just need to open your mouth. You need a little bit of practice.
How many goddamn examples we
I know we didn't gave out this so many times.
Exactly. And then you need to also, obviously you nervous or you around women that you think is above you a little bit. Dumb down your areas, bro. You know what I'm saying? Go to the back door spots to where the girl just fiending just for the $2 drinks. That way you can get your conversation up a little bit,
That's
bro.
crazy.
Get your practice up.
Yeah,
Hey, everybody need practice, dog.
You gonna be talking to the doctor why he got that burn and the itching sensation.
Hey, nobody said smasher. He said he got a problem with talking. So you need practice. And you need practice with
Only
people
thing they wanna
that's
hear
a little below you.
Is $10, $15, or $20.
$10 for the ass is crazy.
Yeah, bro.
That is insane.
She running the special.
Running the special. Labor Day special.
Labor Day. It's Labor Day every day.
That's all I'm saying, bro. You just need to go get some practice, dog. And don't be scared, bro. Just don't be scared. Open your mouth.
It's the same advice over and over again.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
like
it,
we
bro.
gave this 100 times.
That's why I'm like, that's it, bro.
Just man up and go do it, man.
That's it.
And you a grown ass man.
Don't talk to somebody, man. Golly.
You plan to have kids out here, boy? You want
Don't
your
talk
kids
to
looking
somebody.
at you like that?
Don't go up there and just don't walk up to somebody with a weird ass face.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just
You gonna get curved.
Play it cool, you know what I'm saying?
walk up there.
Go up to a bar by yourself. Play it cool, you know what I'm saying? You see a woman up there, dolo, you know what I'm saying? Ask her what she drinking. You know what I'm saying? Set the mood. And shit, start talking it.
But man, it could
Just
be
don't
anywhere.
be weird, bro. Just do not be weird, bro.
He's saying I'm weird. He's saying I'm weird. How the hell am I supposed to? What?
I tell y'all what. This right here is a piece of game that you could use, bro. Actionable items. I give actionable items.
Yo, boy.
The thing is, man, you got to understand, bro, that 90% of the people that you're approaching is just as nervous and unsure as you are, bro. Regardless of how they look. Like most people, especially in this era, as deep as we get into social media, they are uncomfortable with interaction with people, right? So they just as nervous as you. But I know a lot of times when you're nervous, you feel like, damn, I'm in the room, everybody looking at me, everybody judging me, they judging what I got on, they judging how I'm standing, they judging how I talk, all that different shit.
Yes, they are.
But
So
the
what?
Fact of the matter is that 90% of the people in that room feel the same way. So oftentimes, if you go up to a motherfucker and just initiate some conversation, it ain't even got to be like a elevator speech, cold call. Hey, I really liked how you was looking over there. I would like, my name is such and such. I do this. I would like to take you out. Not the elevator approach, but just go up and just start a regular conversation, bro. And then go. But just go up there and just start a regular conversation, bro. And then once that ice is broken, you be surprised what type of people you relate to. You might have thought she was out of your league or thought he was out of your league. You get to talking to her like, damn, this motherfucker cool as hell. They laid back, da-da-da. Now you done developed the whole situation because both of y'all was nervous, but it just took one person to break the ice. So that's the only part of this that I want y'all to understand. Most of these people are just as uncertain, just as awkward as hell, and unconfident as you are.
What have we been saying the whole time on this podcast?
Yeah.
How do you know?
How do you know, man?
You don't know.
Ain't no way to know but to know. That's real.
Because if you don't know,
now you
know.
They either don't know,
don't show, or don't care about what's happening in the hood.
Man. That's a fact. That's a fact.
We can't be serious on this spot, man. Golly.
Boys of the hood, if y'all don't know, man.
All right, man. Last one of the day, man.
Damn, I thought we was getting up now.
Nah, this is the last one.
We ain't drop our kid off at the house.
I gotta go, man. I gotta go get my son.
Oh, damn, you gotta tap out?
Yeah, I got to, for real.
You don't need daddy stand out by himself.
Man, stop it.
How do we know? You got your son. How do we know?
Well, my son is 5 years old and never.
Hey, no, that ain't don't matter.
How do we know you just
don't
go
answer the door. Don't
answer the door.
For strangers.
That's different from being 10.
Nah, see, y'all niggas switch up when it's day kid.
That's different from being 10, man.
But all right, man, we gonna go and wrap this thing up, man. Smooth got to tap up out of here, man. Y'all boys got any last words before we go, man?
Nah, I'm good. SMUV, the legend, God.
Go ahead, bleep that part out.
I ain't got nothing. Just appreciate the support, of course, like always. Shout out to S5 Podcast.
The man who walks between the sheets.
Pops B-Day was yesterday. R.I.P. Pops, you know what I'm saying? August 27th. You know what I'm saying?
Deadly Fog.
Deadly
Biggest
Fog.
boy ever.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Hey, shout out everybody. Shout out B-Box.
Your woman's
Shout out to
dream.
y'all tagging us and tagging B-Box. Keep on doing that. Tag us both
Your
at the
girl
same
got
time.
my name tatted on her. She said my name by accident while you was beating.
Leave a comment too on the audio part too. Leave a comment. Just like it. Leave a comment too, because we need that.
She never met me, but she loved me.
Yeah, I ain't got much, man. Salute to B-Box, man. We appreciate y'all for everything that y'all do for the culture. Salute to everybody that been rocking with us, supporting B-Box as well. Salute to the Crusaders, man. Crusader Nation is growing. Mm-hmm. Y'all boys is getting more rowdy and more, militant. I love it. We be on other panels and I look in the chat and see leaves all the way in the chat. I love it, man. Keep that shit going. Crusader Nation is in the building.
Drop the leaf on they bitch ass.
That's a fact, man. Fill it up. But yeah, aside from that, appreciate y'all, man. This has been another episode. We're gonna catch up with y'all next week. And we're gonna get up out of here with a record off that new Khaled album. It's called God Did, featuring Rick Ross,
God
Lil Wayne,
Did.
and Hove.
I did.
No.
We gone, man.
She was just there for the season.